Test, 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 test. Hello, hello. Sorry. I gotta post in the Discord. Oh, nice cats. Hello, hello. Test, 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 test. Ah. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Test, 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 test. Let me open this up on my phone. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening to you. Yay. Okay, cool. Let's mute this. All right, cool. I got the chat open now. All right, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello. We are, I think it's time for Mount Pyre, I'm pretty sure. We did Safari Zone, we did Route 1, we're delaying Route 22 because we have guaranteed gasoline on it with the Super Rod. Berlumen Tentacle died because I was just using speed up, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. I need the mock bike for this. Let's see if we have that. Yeah, that's awesome. But it's okay. I don't think they're major losses. I think it was just a stupid thing that I did. I need mock bike for this. Oh wait, do I have the mock bike? Okay, cool. I have the mock bike for this. All right, cool. It's time for Mount Pyre. This isn't a super easy section, but it's not as scary as what's coming up. The first thing we have is Delcatty plus Machamp double battle. Let's see here. Delcatty plus Machamp. We're probably going to use Ments for the Machamp, and then we want to, honestly, I think we'd rather bring two Pokemon that can each OHKO, you have Sky Attack. I think Superb Owl can actually kill Machamp. I wonder. Because, like, Delcatty is Fake Out, right? So I would like to, let's see, Noctowl. I didn't even look at the Switch release. I mean, I already have a Switch that works, so I'm not, like, super interested, you know? Let's see, level 100, level 63, 100%, and then it has a Sky Attack in this game. Okay, I'll just use, oh, wait. This is not a full HP. Huh, it could survive, actually, at 63. It's okay, I'll go 65 Superb Owl for this. Sports Freak, thank you for the sub. Oops, cool. Okay, cool. So first fight, I can just use 65 Noctowl plus Salamence. And that would always win that, which is cool. Yep, cool, that works. I'll just get these guys to 65 really quick. Today's video on YouTube, by the way, is Tate and Liza. So for anybody who missed the first Tate and Liza fight, or like the only Tate and Liza fight, you'll be able to watch that soon. I can keep it with the experience here. Like, I don't really care if Noctowl gets close to the level cap, because it's not like it's a good mon. After this, we have Hexmaniac Leia, with Mischievous, Absol, Grumpig, and Golduck. Okay, so I'm probably going to be fighting against a fair few. I mean, I'll be coming back here often for sure. I want an XP sync, which for now can just be Noctowl until it like literally over levels. So these guys go in the box. This goes in the box. These are the ones that so far are coming. So I think I can use Ments to beat the Mischievous with Air Slash. Absol loses to my Fortress. Fortress beats the Grumpig, and then for the Golduck, honestly, I don't like Lantern as a mon very much, but its typing and the ability are so useful. Yeah, okay, cool. So this should beat the first two trainers. After this, we have an Aqua Grunt. Yeah, it's mostly, honestly, we just need to make sure we bring in the Quillfish last. I'll just grab, like, some random ones, I guess, for now, just in case, like, I accidentally end up in a fight. I have a physically defensive Pokemon. I don't have a Rock type, though. Let's do this. I need a Surfmon, which I have. Cool. I need to make sure I'm using Repel when I, Yeah, we don't have any word on Black Kaizo yet, right? Like, we don't have any, like, idea of when that's gonna, you know, stage that. Yeah, Breloom and Tentacruel are both pretty bad deaths, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. Like, neither of them are so, like, they're not so bad that, like, it's like we're concerned for the future of the run. It was just, like, I think what really hurts is they were totally unnecessary, right? And they were good mons. All my other deaths have been bad mons, like Electrode, and Chimecho was good in the early game, but fell off really hard. But yeah. Okay. Okay, now we're not going to use speed up for this, even though it's easy. How confident are you in this run? I mean, I think we'll have a better idea after Magma Hideout, to be honest. The thing is that Magma Hideout you can just, like, always lose, right? Like, So yeah, if we make it's my turn. If we make it through Magma Hideout with still most of our good mons intact, I'll feel a lot better. I think Magma Hideout and Tate and Liza, I would say. Those are the next major major obstacles for us. Because the 8th gym, like, it's not that it's easy, but for the 8th gym, like, at that point in the game, you can start just, like, being a little reckless. Like, you can plan for sacks if you need to, right? I feel like this is the last super major, like, difficult section, in my opinion. Well, we still had ments at this point in the run last time, too, to be honest. Oops, I'll use extra sun, too. Go for some flinchies. Cool. Alright, that's the first trainer down. So we have a bunch of grunts, and then Matt at the end is going to be difficult. We could definitely lose Mons with bad RNG. E4 is the easiest part. I mean, getting to the E4 is like... E4 is its own beast, right? Next up is Hexmaniac Leia. That might be this lady, so let's go ahead and just plan as if it is. I'll use heal back up to full. I think you want to do Persim here, because you might need to be Grumpig. You need to be Absol and Grumpig, right? And then Golduck loses to... Golduck has no moves to really hit my Lantern, so... Citrus is fine here, I think, but I never use Citrus. Sceptile, I mean, Sceptile doesn't really need Cherry, but okay. Okay, there's the Aqua Grunt. Okay, I see. This is where we need to go. Okay, cool. We should be able to beat Mischievous with this. Okay, I have an 11 level advantage. One of the nice things about this part of the game is that you do have a pretty significant level advantage, which definitely helps. Yeah, I mean, helps a lot, to be honest. This is probably Golduck, I think. Maybe I should have been, I wonder if I should have been, Asprey Berry. I feel like you can be like 65. Yeah, it's probably Ice Beam here. The Lantern, I should have been Asprey Berry in hindsight. Wait, I have Lumberry at this point, right? I'm stupid. I can go get Lumberry. I'm pretty sure you can buy Lumberry. Yeah, I should have been Lumberry here. Oh, wait. So nice to have Lumberry, finally. Even though I get frozen, it's probably not the end of the world. T-Bolt. Yeah, there's no EVs in Emerald Kaizo. Even though I'm really weak, yeah, it doesn't kill. Even though I'm really weak, I actually don't kill. It's a crit, it's fine. We're still faster, we're not going to do another one. And then the last two mons should just lose to Fortress, I think, since it kind of dumpsters them. What are the moves again? Absol's Protect Sub, and Grumpig is Lefty Psychic, Signal Beam, Confuse, or Attract. Yeah, I've used all my counters that I can get for now, except for the current route, which I'm delaying for Super Rod, so I can get Ghastly. Yeah, I think what hurts more than, honestly, or maybe not more, but as much as losing, like, Breloom and Tentacruel sucks, the real thing that really sucks is that all my encounters recently have been, like, effectively deaths. Kecleon's a death, Magmar's a death, should I protect, right? I can really spooky. What else did I get? Gloom isn't really a death, but it was definitely a low roll. It was a pretty significant low roll. What else do we get? We failed Dodri in the Safari Zone, so that's like a legit death, and then yeah. It's pressure, so it's a PP stall set. And then Shuppet's alright. Like Shuppet isn't good, but like it's basically just here for Magma Hideout, right? Tentacruel died when I was trying to catch Sharpedo. Sharpedo's fine, but the IVs on Sharpedo, we were guaranteed Sharpedo or Crawdaunt, and Sharpedo's IVs are bad. At least Sharpedo's offensive IVs are bad. Yeah, Fortress is good in this game. Signal Beam is physical in this game, so it actually is a good bug type move. Nice. I also keep my knife like on a 11 level advantage. Wild Louise, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know if it was worth it. I think Tentacruel's more valuable than, I believe Tentacruel to be more valuable. I should have Lumberry. Forgot about this. I also have the move deleter here, so Gara can like actually use moves again. There's like a guy over here who sells. I think I have all these berries except for Lum, so that's that. All right, cool. Now we're in the Aqua Grunt range, so let's see here. Now we have Aqua Grunt number 1. Then there's 10 Aqua Grunts plus Matt, so there's 11 Aqua Trainers, and then there is also 2 trainers on top of that. So there's 12 trainers in this section. Let's see, Aqua number 1. All right, the first one is 6 Mons, which is a little spooky. Let's check the items. There's Focus Band, Explosion, Quillfish. So we want to bring that Quillfish in last, I think, is the real secret here. They lead off with Wall Rain, so I have a couple options for that. I can use like Poliwrath, potentially. That would bring in Mantine. I could also maybe use... Lantern also walls this thing, given the move. So Lantern would bring in Whiscash. So I have the option of either bringing in Whiscash or Mantine. I think I'll use Poliwrath and then KO Mantine with Lantern. So Poliwhirl kills Walrein, that brings in Mantine. Lantern kills Mantine, that brings in Whiscash. Whiscash wants to go for a ground move or Rain Dance, so I can go into Sceptile. I do need to remember that this thing has Swift Swim. We KO Whiscash with Sceptile, that brings in Kabutops, that brings in Huntail, and that way we get Quillfish in last. So it's Poliwhirl, Lantern, let's see here. It's Poliwrath and Lantern and Sceptile for sure, I think. And plus Experience Sink. So these three come, I think, guaranteed, and then you're just the Experience Sink for now. I do need to make sure that my Sceptile is fast enough in the rain to outspeed these ones. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, and then for the Quillfish, Rain Dance, Sludge Bomb, Waterfall, Explosion. So once I can just use Whiscash, I think, for this, because it'll be forced to use, although, is Whiscash really, let me just make sure Whiscash actually beats this Quillfish. Quillfish versus my Whiscash. I have a non-trivial level advantage. I'm faster. Okay, yeah, Whiscash always wins. Okay, cool. So then Whiscash level 62 should always beat this Quillfish. Cool. That's pretty straightforward then. And then after this, we can just fight the next trainer next. So we'll just bring Mence here, which gives us a Flymon. We should be able to win. I'll do some calcs. We might have to switch teams, but yeah, it should be fine. For this, we'll do Citrus Berry and Poliwrath. We'll do Lumberry on... Citrus Berry here too, right? Like, you don't have anything necessary, right? Nothing can do any status conditions here except for... Yeah, there's no real status conditions here at all. Yeah. Scope Lens, Kabutops, yeah. Scope Lens, Whiscash, this is all fine. I'll just be Citrus and everybody, I think. Sceptile doesn't really need an item, so I'll give it the Miracle Seed, since the HP doesn't really matter. And then for Randomons, it should be Lumberry, Whiscash, because it could get poisoned. Cool. And then Mence is Citrus, which is probably fine. Okay, cool. I probably should do a different XP sync than Noctowl because Noctowl is like already high level. However, it should be fine, I think. Like, we're not gonna, oops, no. I don't think we're ever gonna be in a position where we're like, Noctowl over levels and it's a bad thing, you know? Or we're like, oh no, Noctowl over leveled. You know what I'm saying? So what did I say? I'll lead off with Poliwrath here? Yeah, I got that in the thing already. Alright, cool. Aqua Grunt. This is Surf, Ice Shard, Protect, and Substitute, I think. Do a lot of damage. Oh, Rain Dance, not Protect. Okay. I'm not choosing not to KO it here, because I don't need Poliwrath after this, and I'd like to time this. I think that should be correct timing. It's turn 3, and then it wants to go for Air Slash on me. Turn 4. Surf. Oh, it switches. Interesting. Alright. Alright, let me make sure I'm actually faster than this. I should be because Sceptile is really fast, Whiscash isn't that fast, and then... Yeah, although the timing gets a... Wait, hang on. Hang on. If I take the KO on the... Oopsie. If I KO the Whiscash with Sceptile, that brings in Kabutops, that brings in Huntail, that brings in Mantine. Alright, it still works. But I did time this a little poorly because it switched. Whiscash, it is 88 speed in the rain. Versus my Sceptile, level 62. I am speed tying it. I'm not dead to Ice Beam crit, so I'm down to kind of go for it, I think. Okay, when the speed time, never did Ice Beam crit. I just need to dodge it. If I get frozen here, I'm probably in pretty big trouble, I think. Okay. Yeah. This is actually kind of bad, I think. My Sceptile has some damage on it, which means I can't like sweep the rest of these monsters as easily. Kabutops is in. There's 3 turns of rain left. Kabutops is probably faster than me, right? It's way faster. Alright. but it's guaranteed to be going for Rock X Scissor here, so that's at least good. So what I can do on that is I can pivot into Ment on the X Scissor. Okay, this is Rock Slide now. I think there's one turn left, maybe? I really do need to bring this Quillfish in last, right? Or it can come in earlier if Wish Cache brings it in, I think. It wants to go for, on my Wish Cache, it's definitely waterfalling me, right? Okay, what we're hoping is that the rain is still up this turn and that ends next turn, which I think is what happens. Okay, cool. I think this is the last turn of rain, so I'm pretty sure this is waterfall. Make sure, okay, let me just confirm. Waterfall in the rain doesn't do very much damage to my Sceptile, so that's fine. The question is, -1, this is guaranteed waterfall. Alright, so I can switch into Sceptile again. Okay, and now I think rain ends. This is Scope Lens, so it's high crit rate, but I don't die to crit, as you can see. Okay, rain stops, and I get to go for a Leaf Blade, which is nice. This is Huntail. Just double check my calcs here. Wrong Huntail, it's my Huntail. Versus my Sceptile. Level 62. I'm faster. Leaf Blade is a guaranteed kill. The item is Scope Lens, and yep, that's nothing else that can happen. So I get to kill with Leaf Blade. Okay, Super Vowel continues to gain experience. This is Mantine. Cool. I'm faster than this thing. I get the kill with Leaf Blade. I'm going to double check the item, make sure I don't do anything stupid here. Mantine is King's Rock. Alright, I'm faster. Leaf Blade. Could have Rock Slided, that was actually stronger. And now this thing wants to go for Sludge Bomb, so I get to go into Wish Cache. I think it's possible to do this without doing calcs. It would be like you couldn't do it without planning. You might be able to do it without doing calcs, maybe. Like you really should like. If you had like a really good, like my internal calculator is pretty good, although my internal calculator is mostly scaled for VGC. But like if you had a really good internal calculator, you might not need to run calcs if you just have like a general sense of how much your moves are gonna do. But you'd be gambling a lot. You need to basically high roll all the time and just always like get like lucky with your assumptions, I think, because there's sometimes you're gonna be like 1 HP outside of like KO range, and like yeah. Next up is Breeder Gabrielle, Swallet, Jumpluff, and Blissey. Do I have the tools to beat this? Do I have Fortress and Party? I don't really have a good answer to Bliss. Oh, I have Poliwrath. Let me see here. Let me just run some calcs, because I think I would prefer to not have to just do this now if I could. This is Gabrielle, right? Does my Wish Cache one-shot this with Earthquake? Yes, it does. Cool. So I can lead Wish Cache here. I'll stay here and just take the win this fight. Okay. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward. It is, I need to do this thing an item. I need to be lumbering on my thing in case I get frozen, because I don't actually have multiple Blissey answers, just the one. So this is Swallet, plus Blissey, plus Jumpluff, and it should be, okay, Lumberry here, and then Citrus Berry here. Okay, Swallet, I get the one shot with Earthquake. Nice. Jumpluff wants to go for, I don't know. Leaf Seed, right, Subseed. But what are the moves in this thing before I do something stupid? It only has, oh, it's only Subseed Protect. Oh, I'm faster. Die. Okay, this one wants to go for Ice Beam, so I go into Poliwrath or S-Toss, because I can just randomly do that. It doesn't have counter, and I kill it. Nice. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Should leave it immense. Okay, cool. Does anyone have the document, by the way, of where it tells me which one is risky AI and which one is different, not risky AI? We had Ments at this point last time. We lost Ments in Magma Hideout. My encounter was Shuppet, which is going to be Bennett. Next up, we have Aqua Grunt number 2. But does anyone know? My document doesn't tell me which ones are risky AI. So does anyone have that document? Anyone know? Okay, so Viper's the lead here. I really miss Gardevoir. Gardevoir was so good last run. I think I took Gardevoir. I think I just took having a good Psychic type for granted last time. Whiscash is fast in this thing and gets the one shot. So I like Whiscash as a lead here to kill us a Viper. Let me look at the items first. Make sure there's nothing weird. Whiscash beats Viper, that brings in Sharpedo. I'm faster to get the one shot, right? So I can just, yeah. And the items here, it's Focus Band Sharpedo, which I have to watch out for. Sharpedo comes in. Surf crit. Oh, that's in the rain. Without rain up, it can't really. It's always surfing me, and it can't do that much damage. Earthquake at level 62 is a roll. I could go like Soft Sand and go for the one shot. Soft Sand level 62 is a one shot. Yeah, I'll go Soft Sand Wishcash for this. Because that way I can get the one shot on the Poliwrath, and if I have to switch, that's fine. Focus Band doesn't make me feel that concerned. Okay, so then we'd beat Sharpedo. Let's assume we have to switch out. They have Bennett. I think I'm bringing Fortress to this fight because I'll use Fortress to beat Bennett. I can also use Fortress to beat Ursaring, but I can also use Armaldo to beat Ursaring. I think that's pretty solid. So Fortress for this, Armaldo for this. Mr. Mime is a little spooks, not gonna lie. Hang on, let's go in order. So okay, let's say I want to use a different Monte KO Sharpedo. I'm switching it to Surf, so I could use Ments, right? Ments is probably okay here because I'm faster. I gotta get Rock Slides. That would bring in Feraligatr. Who'd be wanting to use Ice Beam on me? So I have Lantern for this. It has Earthquake, so I can't use Lantern though, right? My Wishcash is very fast. Ice, Water, and Ground. So obviously ground or grass is good offensively. Electabuzz might be able to pick up the one shot. Let's check. Feraligatr, Pyre, Electabuzz. Level 62. T-Bolt's not going to pick up the KO consistently. Feraligator's pretty bulky. I'm fast enough at least. My Electabuzz is really fast, even though it's minus speed nature. 31 speed. Ivy helps. I doubt Sceptile picks up a one-shot if Electabuzz isn't doing it. Sceptile actually picks up the one-shot with Leaf Blade and never dies to Ice Beam crit, so I can actually use Sceptile here. I just need to give it Lumberry. Wait, that's Miracle Seed. Do I KO without Miracle Seed? Okay, I don't have 62. What about 63? 63, okay, we'll go 63 Lumberry Sceptile for this. So 63 Lumberry Sceptile, oops, that one. Because that way I'm never to crit. It doesn't have any, it can't do anything to me. I'm faster than it, I can't get frozen, it can't kill me with crit, and I can get the one shot with Leaf Blade. So that's Sceptile. And then that would bring in the Mr. Mime. Who wants to go for, I believe, Fire Punch or, let me see, Mr. Mime. It could be Psychic. It probably wants to Fire Punch me though. My question is, can I KO this with Ments? I'm 64, right? Yeah, Ments just gets the one shot on this, so I'll do Ments here again. Pick up the one shot here. Kill that with Ments, and then they go into, and then from there it's easy. So Ments kills Mr. Mime, Armaldo, Fortress beats Bennett, and then Ursaring loses to Armaldo. So let's see, Fortress here, you should be Lumberry because Bennett has T-Wave, and then Armaldo here with Citrus Berry, which it already has, which is cool. And then we should use a different XP thing instead of Noctowl. Okay. And then Citrus Berry, or Lumberry here. Go to like 60 on Azumarill. Hydro Pump is a waterfall? Nah. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. We still have Surf. Right, we do have Surf, right? Does anyone here have Surf? Oh, I don't have a Surf mon. Alright, my... For now, since I can switch them easily enough, I'm just going to delete Waterfall and use Azumarill with my XP sync as Surf as well. Since I can just infinitely switch between these two, right? Cool. Yeah, I can move the mouse like into a corner, but I can't get rid of it fully because I only have one monitor. Basically, the way that I like record, like the mouse would show up if it's on my screen, it's on your screen, basically. And the problem is that I only have one monitor here, so normally when I'm like at home, I just put it on a different monitor, but I don't have two monitors here. Do you like Pokemon music? I mean, I wouldn't listen to it in my free time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's bad. It's just, I'm not really like a video... I don't like listen to video game music for fun, you know? Okay, Soft Sand always gets it. I don't need Repel anymore. Right. Nice. Alright. So, alright, this should be pretty straightforward. I get the one shot with Earthquake and I'm faster. I go into the webcam. Oh, could I go into the webcam? Yeah, over, like, here? Yeah, that's good for you all? How long are you on vacation? I go back tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow, because I'll be, probably no stream tomorrow. Like, we might leave early enough that I could do it, potentially. But yeah, the stream tomorrow up in the air. I get the one-shot on this thing with Earthquake, but it's Focus Band, and it's faster than me, so I might have to switch into Ments here to take an attack. So about 30%. Did a little bit more. Yeah, I have to switch now because I'm in range. I had to watch out for Focus Band here. It does not get it. That's good. Nice job, Whiscash. Man, it's weird that, like, a lot of these Pokemon I didn't have at this point in the run last time, you know? They were just dead. For Alligator. Oh, I didn't consider this. But it's fine. This is actually better, right? Hang on. Is it scary facing me? It doesn't really matter, right? It's plus speed nature. It's probably... But I have a big level advantage. I think I'm faster than it with Whiscash. Hang on. Let me just see here. 62 Whiscash. I'm never in range of anything, and I'm 1 point faster, so I believe it's forced to scary face me here. Oh, it's Earthquake. Yep, okay. It can't kill me with anything, but my plan was revolving around Sceptile, so just to be consistent, I think I'll just switch out and kill a Sceptile. Since it's not going to scary face again, so I don't see any reason not to switch. By the way, I don't think that it's worth delaying Sceptile most of the time for Leaf Blade, because I don't think Sceptile Leaf Blade helps you that much in the previous split. Whereas I felt like having a good Sceptile... I mean, it depends. If you don't have a need for Sceptile, like, you definitely don't have to do it. Like, if you have a different answer to Alakazam. However, yeah, for me, like, in this run specifically, maybe I should say, like, I don't think delaying would have been the move, personally. Alright, Mr. Mime is in. I get the one shot with Air Slash. This should be Fake Out, I believe. No, C4 is difficult, but like this next, after we beat this, the next section is really, really where things get difficult. Banette, I might even be able to stay in. Oh, this thing is Lumberry, right? I don't really have an incentive to switch, right? Let me just make sure I don't dead crit Shadow Ball, because I am minus defense nature, so like I need to remember this Ments is a little bit frailer than I'm expecting. Shadow Ball can't kill me with crit, and it's forced to, it's not actually technically forced to T-Wave, like there are some worlds where it doesn't T-Wave here. I think it's just extremely likely to T-Wave. I can also get the flinch. The item, what was the item here? It's King's Rock, nice. Yeah, all grass moves are special in this game. Earth Ring, this thing wants to go for a rock move, I believe. Oh wait, what are the moves on this thing? Was I stupid? Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, it wants to go for Crush Claw. I can go into Armaldo or Fortress, both are totally fine. I'll go Armaldo here, because that was what I was originally going to do. Yeah, a lot of inaccurate moves were buffed in this game. So Air Slash is 100%, Rock Slide's 100%. Okay, cool. Armaldo in this position takes at most from Earthquake 25%. So I have a free superpower, which is a guaranteed one shot. Yeah, this is the hardest split in the game. I mean, okay, the hardest, the things that you can even consider for hardest split, like, are Elite Four obviously, but I feel like that's its own kind of thing. Early game in general is just kind of Bologna in my opinion. Like there's so much it's like so RNG dependent. Like the thing is for Tate and Liza, I'm pretty sure you can just start blowing things up at a certain point. You know, and so like Tate and Liza is a hard fight for sure, but Maxi especially I think is like the hardest. Magma Hideout is the hardest part of the game in my opinion. All right, cool. All right, so that's number 2. Let's see. So next up we have Aqua Grunt number 3. Where's the... Okay, wait, there's a part of this game where you can't leave between, right? Or am I crazy? Isn't there a part here where you can't leave between 3 of them in a row? I need to go back. I need a different team for this next section. Does anyone know where that is? Because it's not in my document. I thought it would be in my document. After you fall down? Yeah. Makes sense. We will fly instead of going in the water. No! Not again. Super far from here? I mean, I'm on grunt number 3 now. It can't be that much further, right? I think it's after Hexamaniac Valerie. I'm pretty sure it's the grunt's 5, 6, 7. Next up is grunt number 3. So grunt number 3 is Scopelands, Executors. Everything is Scopelands in this team except for Slow King, which is Quick Claw, which is fine. So let's see here. Number 3. The Little Executor, we just need to make sure I have him on that's faster than this. Or, honestly, like Fortress, both Fortress and Armaldo beat this thing. Armaldo's too slow. It just feels kind of silly to use Fortress. Or, I can just use Salamence, right? Salamence is coming anyway. It's Copeland, so it's not like it does anything to me. Yeah, okay, 64 Ments with Air Slash always kills. So we use Salamence to kill the Executor. That brings in Blastoise. Blastoise wants to go for Ice Beam. It's Ice Beam, Mirror Coat, Roar, and Surf. And the item is Leftovers. Alright, cool. So what I can do is I can go into Quillfish on this. This is normally where I'd use Tentacruel, but I can just go Quillfish on this and Toxic and then go into Lantern, I guess, or my own Blastoise. Alternatively, maybe I just use my own Blastoise for this. It has Roar. How? They're Leftovers. I think I want to get a Poison on them, personally. I think I'll use Quillfish to get a Toxic off, and then maybe Gunk Shot a couple times. Let me see how the matchup is. Say, like, 63 Quillfish versus their Blastoise. Gunk Shot's just a 2-shot, so actually, yeah, and I take very little damage from this, so okay, Quillfish should always beat Blastoise and can switch in multiple times. That brings in the Crawdaunt, who wants to go for probably HP Ground, if I had to guess. On me, yeah, it's always HP Ground unless I fall. HP Ground or Crunch, so Sceptile can beat that, or Lantern for that matter, but yeah. Yeah, Sceptile always beats this thing, so I can use Sceptile for that. Beat the Crawdaunt. Then that brings in Slowking. Slowking is Quick Claw. Slowking is Quick Claw. I don't get the one-shot here with Leaf Blade, do I? Do I get the one-shot with Leaf Blade? Yeah, it's a roll. Yeah, I might be in range. It depends on how much health I have left. I should be out of range of crits, so I could go for an attack here. But I should probably bring a separate answer just in case. Oh, this is a Dragonite trainer. This is the first Dragonite, I think. Armalidio. Yeah. For the Slowking, I have other Mons that can deal with it, right? Its moves are Psychic, Water, Ground, and Bug. So it doesn't have a move that hits like Tropius for super effective, but oh yeah, we also got Tropius. This thing is honest garbage. Like true garbage. Although, okay, Tropius should be able to beat this thing realistically, because it doesn't take very much damage from it takes like nothing from Psychic. So should we use Tropius here, chat? Yeah, I can go like 65. I could go 64 Tropius, and that way I never lose to Slowking. Tropius always beats Slowking. Feels kind of dumb to bring Tropius, but whatever. That would bring in Nidoking, who'd want to go for Fire Blast into me. Which brings in my Whiscash, I guess. Whiscash on the Fire Blast, and then make sure... Wait, but am I faster than Nidoking? I should be faster, right? Because I have... Yeah, I already know I'm faster. Make sure I get the one-shot here. I'll go Lumberry Whiscash. Earthquake's a one-shot. They don't have anything they can do to me. Fire Blast is like nothing. And then that just brings in Dragonite as 8th Mon. Dragonite. I'd be at, like, pretty much full HP. Oh, it's not the first Dragonite. Shelly had one, I forgot. Whiscash might beat this. Between Whiscash and Salamence, though. Salamence just needs a little bit of chip damage on this thing to beat it, right? 64 Dragon Claw. Yeah, I just need it with one Rock Slide, so that actually works. So it's Tropius here instead of this. It is Quillfish. Welcome to the team, Quillfish, with Lumberry over Fortress. And is that everything? I think that's everything, right? I lead with Mence to get the KO. On the Executor, I use this for the Crawdon, I use this for the Nidoking, I use this for the Blastoise, I use this for the Slowking, I use this for the... yeah, that works. Let's see, it should be Lumberry here. It should be Lumberry here. It should be... I guess just Lumberry's fine since you're not really in danger. And then for the Sceptile... Sceptile can be Citrus or Miracle Seed, I think, because it doesn't need to do anything here. Like, it doesn't explicitly do anything here except be Crawdon. I never switch into anything that like actually allows it to do anything to me. Okay, and then we just need to make sure we level up my Tropius. Quillfish will eventually go boom, but not yet. We don't want to go boom with Quillfish yet. That's like Quillfish. I think ideal time for Quillfish to go boom is like 64 here. I think ideal time for Quillfish to go boom is on the 8th gym, on the double battle portion of the 8th gym. So we're going to try and save Quillfish till then if we can. So knowing you can't just fly to Mount Pyre, you know what I'm saying? Is Quillfish level 63? Should be at least level 63, right? Like, he's not going to overlevel. I could probably even go 64. I don't need Repel. I'm leading off with Mence. Yep. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. We're gonna get Ghastly. We have guaranteed Ghastly on the road going up to Mount Pyre. Get the one shot. Ice Beam. It's not guaranteed to see the kill with Ice Beam here, so it could. I mean, I'm sure it sees the kill, right? It could. It's Roar. It's a Roar, Ice Beam, Surf plus Protect, I think. That's fine. We're Lumberry, so freezing isn't something we're afraid of right now. Okay, for Gunk Shot. It's probably going for Roar here, I think. Oh, I think it has Mirror Coat as the last move. Sorry, alright, that's fine. Good job, Quillfish. Tropius is not very good in this game. Well, okay, I've caught it and I haven't. This is the first fight I've been able to use it, but I'd be really surprised if it was good. Okay, this is HP Ground from Crawdon. Let's see the Sceptile. Big damage. Get the KO with Leaf Blade. Okay. This brings in, I forget. 3 mons left. Slowking, right. This thing wants to go for Signal Beam, I believe, into me. Or maybe Psychic, I believe it could be either. I'm Lumberry, so I can't get confused. And then it wants to go for Psychic into me. Okay, technically Psychic Crit into Psychic Crit can kill me, but it's not likely to go for it. Okay. And now I can no longer die to Psychic Crit into Psychic Crit. I got the quick, that's a Quick Claw proc, actually. Okay, Psychic Crit drop into Psychic Crit can... Never mind. This is a 2-shot. Okay, what I've learned about Tropius is that even though it's not a good mon, it's really specially bulky. Oh. Has a resist for that? Alright, well, that's not... That actually messes things up a fair bit, to be honest, because... That's actually really bad. That's actually really bad. Okay. It's gonna Fire Blast my Tropius, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, is this even bad? Alright, it's guaranteed Fire Blasting me. The question is, how does Salamence do into this thing? Because, if I'm 64 Mence, I can switch into the Fire Blast pretty easily, right? And then it wants to go for Thunder into me. Fire Blast plus Thunder Crit shouldn't kill me, so I should be safe to go Mence here and just fire move twice. Or declaw twice. I believe this is Fire Blast. We just need to dodge some crits. Alright, dodging the attack works too. And then Air Slash can flinch or crit. And then declaw will kill with crit. Or will kill from there. Okay. Stupid singles player. Stupid singles player. This is Nidoking now. Wants to go for Ice Beam. Shouldn't matter though, because I have Wish Catch switch in safely. Singles players will just like run moves that don't have any accuracy, and then they're like, I lost because I missed Focus Blast. And it's like, okay. Singles players will be like, so they'll be like, I'm the unluckiest. I'm the genius. I'm the unluckiest player ever. I missed my Hurricane out of rain. No disrespect. No disrespect. But like, why do you do that? Also, if you're a singles player, I don't understand. Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Alright, Slowking is in range of EQ, and I don't think that's a grass. And its moves are Psychic, Fire, Bug, Water. Quick Earthquake. Like, okay, the Regigigas Weezing player who's just spam Double Protect non-stop. That's the stereotype. And singles players just use moves that have no accuracy. These are my stereotypes. They have more. Maybe they'll come out at some point. Alright, next up is Aqua Grunt number 4, who has Scopeland's Muck with Explosion, Jinx. I probably am strong enough where I don't need to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably could just keep going with the team I have, but it's better just to be safe, I think. I don't want to rush this and end up losing, like, the game or any months. I want to know what goes down, what's in that hole, but I'll do it once I clear out Team Aqua. No, they don't even run wide lens, that's the crazy thing. Oh, there's multiple holes. There's so many holes. I'll figure all this out later. I don't think it does anything that I need right now. Okay. Alright, cool. We're making good progress. This might, like, because I was going so fast yesterday, I'm like being especially careful to go slow today. So we might not get as, like, we should at least get through most of Mount Pyre, if not all of Mount Pyre. There's not very many mucks in this game, fun fact. There's only like 4 or 5. But yeah, like I know I'm going a little bit slower than maybe I could, given I have a big level advantage, but yeah, I don't care. I just don't want to die. Okay, I'm faster than this thing, so Whiscash has honestly been really good. I'm not gonna lie, Whiscash is like consistently good in these fights. If we lead with Whiscash against this one, we can always kill the muck. Alright, cool. That would bring in the Jinx. Jinx comes in. Why does Jinx come in? Okay, I might not even need to switch on this thing. Jinx is really frail. At level 63, I'm faster than it, and I get a one-shot, so I actually get dual KOs. So Whiscash kills 2, and it's never even a range of crit if I did something wrong. We'll check items here. There's Choice Band, Relicanth with Head Smash, Jinx with Scope Lens. Everything is Scope Lens except for Swampert is Solic Berry, and Relicanth is Choice Band. Okay, so Whiscash kills Jinx, that brings in the Sableye. Confusory, Shadow Sneak, Brick Break, Shadow Ball. I don't feel I need to switch out on that. Shouldn't be a range of crit or anything. Yeah, I mean, I can stay in at least once and do this. I can bring Fortress as a backup. There's a chance that I actually don't even need to switch at all on this. But yeah, let's say, okay. The Relicanth is Choice Band Head Smash, so I want to think about... Yeah, like I Sceptile probably for Swampert, and then well, okay, let's say Whiscash. Let's say I get crit dropped because Earthquake's not a 2-shot, unfortunately. But it's not guaranteed to go for. It could confuse Ray as well. Like I might be able to do it with Whiscash, in which case the Zoom Roll will come in. Otherwise, I probably want to beat it with something else, right? So we have Whiscash. Okay, so as a backup, I guess the question is, we're probably bringing Steelix, right, for the Relicanth, because it just destroys Choice Band Head Smash, right? So Steelix is probably coming for Relicanth, and then we always have Sceptile for the Swampert. I guess the question is just, this is, because I have a big level advantage, even though I'm not that strong. I don't think Sceptile can one-shot this thing, right? There's no way. Oh, I actually KO at 63 with Miracle Seed. Okay, so I can use Sceptile for the Azumarill, I think, because Sceptile should be able to switch in. So if I KO Azumarill, that would just bring in Swampert. So yeah, I can always 2-for-1 that. Okay, cool. So then Sceptile, Swampert, Steelix, these... Okay, so wait, it's Whiscash, Steelix, Sceptile. Whiscash, Steelix, Sceptile. Fortress? Wait. Why is Fortress coming? There's no even need to bring Fortress here. Like, these three beat everybody. So I'll just bring, like, Mence, I guess. Mence is a backup for the, Oh, wait, but the issue is... Okay, so I kill Jinx, then they bring in Sableye. Mence would bring in a Azumarill, who'd be baiting Ice Beam, which I don't really want to switch into with my... Because I think Sceptile needs Miracle Seed to get the... Sceptile needs to be Miracle Seed to consistently get the kill here. Which is fine. I just need to make sure I don't switch into... I need to make sure I'm switching into not Ice move. Or Double Edge. So... Oh, wait. Sceptile doesn't really beat a Azumarill here because... Okay, I'll use Fortress to finish out the Sableye. Although that would bring in Relicanth, right? And then Steel XC. Okay, yeah. I'll use Fortress to finish off the Sableye if need be. Because what I can do with that is... You need to be Miracle Seed, right? It doesn't matter where you are. XP Share, Citrus, Miracle Seed, Lum Lum. You should be Miracle Seed. Does Mence do anything here? Mence doesn't do anything here. It's just like a Mon. You're Lumberry, right? Yeah. This is pretty easy. Let me just see if I can quickly scoop the next person. So after this we have Hexmaniac. Yeah, this should be enough to beat the next trainer as well, I think. For sure. Ninetales. Yeah, Ninetales, Persian, Alakazam. I'm pretty sure Mence can just like almost sweep it. I feel like I used Mence last time. How's everyone enjoying the stream today, chat? I like kind of like more chill streams as well. Like it's nice to mix it up between like super intense and then like kind of like a little bit more laid back. Like with this kind of part of the game, it's like if I'm just smart with my planning and don't make any stupid mistakes, like it doesn't require incredible, you know, brain power or anything. It just requires me to like be relatively, you know, together. Okay, I get the one shot with Earthquake. I'm done with Speed Up. Alright, Jinx, I get the one shot on this. I'm 63, so I'm faster. Die. I maybe... No, it's the same base power. Rock Slide and Earthquake are the same base power, right? I'm pretty sure. Rock Slide 75 and Earthquake is 100. Stab. 75 super effective is 150. Stab 1.5 times is 150. Alright, Azumarill. The calc lied to me. The calc said that... That's not good. The calc said that... Oh, I was looking at the wrong Mon. Alright, that's not the end of the world. I just need to find a way to get Sceptile in safely. So the first question is, versus my Whiscash, what move is this? Because it's probably Double Edge, right, realistically? It's guaranteed Double Edge. Alright, cool. And then on... But I don't want to switch into that because of obvious reasons, so I'll switch Fortress in. Yeah, because that baits Hydro Pump, and then Sceptile can come in on Hydro Pump, right? Cool. That works. Okay, cool. This is Double Edge, so we'll switch into Fortress. We don't need Fortress for anything else this fight. This will be Double Edge. Okay, now this is Hydro Pump. Doesn't have any setup moves or anything. Cool. And now I set to Leaf Blade because I'm 63 and have Miracle Seed. I might be dead to Double Edge crit or Blizzard crit or something, but I'm faster. Their item is... What is their item anyway? It's Scope Lens. Get the one shot here. Cool. This brings in Swampert. This is Salicberry Swampert. Make sure that I didn't do anything stupid here. Make sure this isn't anything weird. First Swampert of the run. Its item is Salicberry, and it doesn't have anything that can beat me that's slower than me, so I'll just kill it. Okay. Relicanth. Oh, I can just kill this. I didn't even think about that. I didn't need any of my mons here. I could literally have just swept with, like, Sceptile. Mount Pyre, it's just Calm, Rockhead, Choice Band, Head Smash, so I'll just kill it. Right? Yeah, kill it. Okay. Nice job, Sceptile. Yeah, I feel like this fight would be a lot harder if you didn't have like a fast grass type. I mean, there's a lot of fights like that where Sceptile is just like super good. I understand both Swampert and Blaziken can have their uses, but yeah. This is Sableye. Let me make sure I'm not in range of anything. Shadow Ball crit does maximum 146, so I gotta switch. Its other move is Brick Break, right? I mean, I can just go hard into this and beat it with this, right? Confused Raven on Lumberry. Alright, cool. Next up is a pretty easy trainer. Her name is Valerie. I think the next three are the ones that I can't switch in between. Does anyone else agree with me? I'm pretty sure. I can check. Let me see if the Ninetales gets KO'd by my Ments. Ninetales is Calm Mind. Let's see. Ninetales. Valerie versus my Salamence with Rock Slide. It's a roll to kill, but I don't take any damage in return. If Ments kills her, I can always beat it basically. If Ments kills Ninetales, that brings in the Persian, who wants to go for either Hypnosis or Double Edge. Double Edge, Hypnosis, Shadow Ball, Water Pulse. So I think what I'll do is use Lum. Last Persian of the run. Double Edge doesn't even do that much damage, so I can actually stay in here once. And then I'll do Lumberry here and then go for Air Slash. I should definitely be able to beat Persian with Ments. And then that just leaves Ninetales with Sub, Focus Punch, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. Which Citrus, so it's Citrus Berry Fortress plus Lumberry Ments solo this team, I think. Okay, this is a roll to kill. It doesn't really matter if it kills or not. We prefer it killing, obviously, but kill or flinch, 50%. Yeah, nice. Fortress is very good in this game. Very, very good. I don't think I get the one shot here, but I outspeed, I can crit, I can flinch, and it's probably gonna go for Hypnosis here. I'm not in range to crit Double Edge anyway. Okay, I just get the crit. Brrr. Okay. Let me calc this. I don't think I'm in range of Alakazam crit, but there's no reason to not calc it. Because Alakazam's pretty strong. Psychic max damage is 79, so I'm not in range of crit. Air Slash? Oh, I'm faster anyway. I don't think I can flinch this thing. I legit might kill this. I think this just straight up outgoes. Pretty sure. We don't have any encounters today, I think. Except for maybe Magma Hideout. Alright, cool. That was easy. Mensalas, I forgot. Okay, cool. Next up, I believe is the ones... Is next up 3 in a row? Let me just kind of peek ahead. I'm pretty sure this is the fall. Yeah, okay, so now I think I have the one... Wait, the bag is full? Oh, I already had Shadow Ball. Okay. Savari's Zone we failed encounter. There's a Mon that's like effectively uncatchable, they're not literally uncatchable. And we ran into it, and it was Dodri of all things. So we should have gone for Quagsire in hindsight, but if we hadn't gotten Water Absorb, then, you know... I don't know. It's whatever. We already have our Mount Pyre encounter. We got Shuppet. Okay. So I think the next 3 in a row, maybe I can't leave between. Does anyone know? I want to know how many I'm planning for, you know? Does anyone remember which 3 it is? Or like I think I have the wrong version of like the guide. Shuppet's not very good, no. Okay, 5, 6, 7 you can't leave between. Cool. Oh, wait, and these all have risky AI as well, I think. I have the proper version of the guide now. No, only the first one is risky AI. Great. Explosion, Lunatone, Ludicolo, Cloyster, Electabuzz. This is actually pretty difficult, as I recall, so let's see. I basically need to build a team that can beat all 3 of them. So we're actually going to switch over to this window. Okay, Lunatone is the lead. So let's go ahead and actually, this actually requires some planning. So for Lunatone, we can just go one thing at a time. We have a couple options for this. One thing is, so Lunatone, its item is Scope Lens, okay. So let's first of all see how much Sceptile does to it, because Sceptile was probably a pretty good mon to bring to this. With Leaf Blade, Sceptile with Miracle Seed always gets the one shot, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I think Sceptile should be probably coming to this. The question is, who does that bring in? Because this trainer is pretty spooky. Subtle lead brings in Cloyster. Cloyster is Scope Lens as well. So I'm pretty sure if we KO this, we should also KO Cloyster. I need 63 Sceptile, which I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, we get the KO on Cloyster as well. So that's good because we get 2 Explosion Mons out of the way like immediately. That brings in Clamperl. Clamperl is Deep Sea Tooth. Okay, so by leading Sceptile is really good here because we can immediately get 3 KOs right out of the gate, right? That would bring in the... Let me just make sure I'm reading this correctly. Kill the Cloyster, that brings in Clamperl. Kill the Clamperl, that brings in Ludicolo. Okay. Ice Beam, Fire Punch, T-Punch, Giga Drain. So on this, we already know we probably want to be in Miracle Seed, although I have to check if it's even necessary, but we have X-Scissor, which is a 2-shot, and we don't get 2-shot by anything in return. So we could just stay in with Sceptile and pick up the KO here, I think, as long as we... Is Miracle Seed needed for the Lunatone is the question? I'm pretty sure it is from this range. Yeah, we need Miracle Seed. Okay, so then we should bring a separate Mon that beats the Ludicolo, so we'll come back to that. So we need to beat Ludicolo and then Electabuzz and Nidoqueen. So Whiscash to me looks pretty strong here. Electabuzz versus my Whiscash. I'm not faster, but I don't take any damage, and I can kill the Electabuzz and the Nidoqueen with this, I'm pretty sure. And I'm fast in Nidoqueen. So yeah, I think Sceptile plus Whiscash come for sure, because that beats 5 of these Mons, and then I just need something that deals with... I mean, Salamence is probably coming versus this, but I don't really think Salamence is a great answer here, because I'm baiting Ice Beam, right? So I need to be careful on the Ludicolo. I'm baiting Ice Beam, yeah. So we'll come back to that, but I think these 3 are enough to beat the first one, as long as I have a pivot at some point. Do people usually use an Experience Sync for this trainer? I don't remember. Alright, next up we have Umbreon, who has Mean Look, Baton Pass, Moonlight, and Toxic. I guess the first thing I should do is take a cursory look and say, alright, which of these Pokemon do what I currently have work against? So I have Whiscash for Tentacruel. I have Sceptile for Gorbis. I have Sceptile for Quagsire. So I would say, like, immediately out of the gates, I check off Tentacruel, Gorbis, and Quag. I should have tools for with what I currently have. Mets can probably handle one of these 2, if not both. Yeah, let me see here. So if I use, like, Poliwrath, let's say I use Poliwrath. You don't need XP share? Yeah, it's probably better not to. Yeah. Poliwrath would bring on the Umbreon, would bring in the Gorbis. What about my Fortress? Because Fortress is also really good here. Or I could also use Quillfish. Quillfish dumpsters this, right? And beats Psychic from the Gorbis. So if I could use Quillfish, because that would also beat the Ludicolo, and now I'd have 4 Mons that beat the first trainer. So now I kill a Sceptile, the Gorbis, that brings in Tentacruel, who wants to go for Sludge Bomb. Tentacruel. I don't really love that, to be honest. It's probably too fast, right? It's too fast for me. Sludge Bomb doesn't do that much damage, but it still makes me nervous, to be honest. Let's see here. I would still fully be Quillfish in this instance as well. Like, I can... Because it could Swords Dance on me, and then it could crit me, right? So I need to use something faster than Tentacruel that outspeeds it that can kill it. So which of my Mons can outspeed Tentacruel and KO? It basically needs to be a physical Mon, I'm pretty sure. Or it needs to be a Mon that just doesn't care. It's Clear Body, so I can't intimidate it, though. I seriously doubt that Mence does anything here. Yeah, Mence is solid, but without Earthquake, it won't kill. I don't think Electabuzz is going to kill here. Yeah. Well, hang on. It's close, but not enough. Okay. I need something faster that KOs, or I need something that just doesn't care. Like, so Fortress is actually okay here as well, interestingly enough. I can't get crit and Drill Run as a 2-shot. I'm worried about Muddy Water dropping my accuracy, though. It's like what I'm actually concerned about. Huh, this is actually kind of tricky. Let's box everybody who isn't currently coming. Oh wait, even after a Swords Dance, it doesn't... Wait, Swords Dance, it doesn't beat me after a Swords Dance, but I only lose under the conditions that Muddy Water drops my accuracy, right? Because I get the 1-shot with Earthquake. If it's Swords Dance is on my Sceptile, it wouldn't be a huge deal, because I could just... I wouldn't really care about it. Yeah, I don't really want to drop my accuracy is the issue. Tentacles in, right? Because I killed the Gorbis. We can use Ment for Clefable or Gyarados, probably. Although I don't love it for either of them. Let me just look up, okay, let me just look at with these 4, let's say, although it doesn't need to be these 4, it can be somebody else. Let's just see what the last grunt, I want to know how many slots we have to use. They lead with Glalie, Blizzard, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Crunch. Alright, that's already a tough lead, right? Poliwrath loses to Ment, Armaldo, unclear. Armaldo probably loses to Whiscash, but it's a little bit sus, probably. Armaldo. Whiscash. Muddy Water with... I can give it, Mystic Water to get the one-shot. Alright, so I can use Whiscash for the... Okay, Poliwrath loses to Ment, Whiscash beats Armaldo. Slowbro. Look at the items here. Quick Claw Armaldo. It's still fine. It still shouldn't be able to beat me. Although, let me just double check that. Armaldo. Okay, technically if it Swords Dances on me and then Quick Claw X's or crits, I'd be in some trouble, but I think that's pretty unlikely, yeah. I need to make sure I'm switching into the right move, though. Yeah, we have to come back to this. I think Whiscash is solid for this, though, in general. We need a mon that's going to outspeed and KO this Glalie. That's something I need to like actually pay attention to. I can use this. I can use Sceptile for this. I'm not convinced about Quillfish, honestly. We'll have to come back to that. Because Quillfish isn't necessary. Sceptile for Omastar. I don't think Sceptile is going to KO the Slowbro one shot, but we can check. Not with Lumberry, it won't. Wait, what about that? Yeah, okay, so Sceptile can beat Slowbro here. I can bring it in with Lumberry. Sceptile beats Slowbro, Sceptile beats Omastar. Whiscash should beat Armaldo. I should beat this. So I need an answer for Glalie and Gengar here. And I've used a little bit of Ment, but not too much. Also, Ment isn't a super consistent Poliwrath answer, to be honest, because I might be switching into Ice, or like it might sub on me, and then I need to use something else, right? Okay, cool. It doesn't have a water move, though. So I guess let's pay attention to Glalie, because that's a mon that we actually have to pay attention to, because it's not easy to beat. I need to basically outspeed it and KO it with something. Ninetales outspeeds and probably KOs, I would guess. Okay, I can use Ninetales here in this fight, right? Ninetales, what would that do? Ninetales would bring in the Armaldo, who wants to go for Ancient Power. That's really kind of sketchy, I'm not going to lie. My other options are my own Armaldo. I bet Armaldo is a 2-shot on the Glalie. Armaldo is a 2-shot on the Glalie and doesn't get 2-shot in return, so that's good. So that's an option. Armaldo would probably also bring in Armaldo, though, right? Armaldo also brings in Armaldo. Yikes. This is kind of tricky. Fortress is probably alright here as well. Fortress would bring in Poliwrath, who would never Ice Beam me, right? At least, right? Yeah, I think Fortress. So Fortress probably beats Glalie, right? Surely it beats it. Yeah, Flashgun's a 2-shot after Intimidate. Okay. So Fortress beats Glalie. Ment might be able to beat Poliwrath. I think Ment plus Fortress should probably be able to do it. I just need to make sure it doesn't set up on me. And like with another, I probably need a backup mon for this, but yeah. If I ever kill Poliwrath, I just bring in Armaldo as the issue. I think Fortress is pretty good here in general, to be honest, because how fast is the Glalie? It's 125 stat. It's faster than my Whiscash, unfortunately. Like, I actually think Glalie is not as threatening as I thought, as long as I have, like, a decent mon to handle it. Yeah. We'll come back to Glalie, but I think Fortress is a pretty good bring here, because Fortress should consistently beat Armaldo, I'm pretty sure, because it can't crit me. Even though it can boost on me, even if it boosts, it should... Oh, it has Swords Dance, though. I can go 60... I might be able to go 65 here and then go for Flash Cannon KOs. Because that way Swords Dance into Ancient Power boost would never beat me. So yeah, we can go like 65 Fortress for this. It's probably fine. Okay, let's go back to number 6 now. So I think that Fortress coming is pretty good. For Umbreon, we have Fortress. So we kill Umbreon Fortress. That brings in Tentacruel, who wants to go for Muddy Water, which is bad, right? Tentacruel versus my level 65 or 64 Fortress. Drill Run is doing a fair bit of damage here. So I could just go for Drill Run on Fortress with Fortress. I just need to watch out for the... How much damage do I need in this thing is the question that I have, right? That's actually a really good question. How much damage do I need to kill with... 64 meant air slash. I need to get one attack off. So even if I get... Okay, Fortress with 64 is probably fine here. Because all I need to do is put Tentacruel in range of Ments. Because I can't really beat Ments. So let's say I finish with either Fortress or Ments. That brings in Tentacruel. That brings in Gorbis. Because I can always pivot between Ments and Fortress safely. Gorbis, I could go into Sceptile. I KO with Sceptile. I just need to make sure I'm not in Blizzard range, which is why... Like, maybe I have to pivot through something else, but that's fine. Sceptile kills the Gorbis. That brings in Gyarados, who wants to go for Bounce always, right? What's Gyarados' item? Focus Band. Alright, that's pretty spooky, I'm not going to lie. I think Lantern is a decent bring here, to be honest. Although... What are my options here? Like Armaldo or... Why not Quagsire against the Tenta? I don't have a Quagsire. Basically, I need an answer for Quagsire. I need an answer for Clefable, maybe? And I need an answer... Oh, it's Bellydrum Clefable. I need to watch out for that. Clefable. Let me see if my... I haven't used Whiscash this fight yet, right? So I can actually potentially use Clefable for... Or, like, Whiscash for Clefable. I just need to make sure, like, the conditions are right. Yeah, Earthquake's a 2-shot, and I'm faster. So Whiscash is probably enough for Clefable, because I can make sure at least that it doesn't get... Is it Leftovers, though? Leftovers. It should still be enough. Yeah, I'll go 64 here. Hang on. 176 divided by 2 is 88. 176 divided by 16 is 11, right? No. Yeah. Is 11, so it has 99 HP. I go 65 Whiscash, I think. 65. I'll go 65 Whiscash here, and that way I always beat it. So Whiscash can go 65 here. For this fight, that beats Clefable. This beats Quagsire. So I need an answer for Gyarados on this team, which probably means I'm bringing like, let's see here. So I have two. Hang on, let's go over this again. For Glalie, I have Fortress potentially. That would bring in the Poliwrath. I have Ments for this, or potentially Lantern as well. To be honest, let's say I have Lantern, because Lantern would beat Gyarados, and Lantern would also beat Lantern would beat Gyarados. Lantern would also beat the Poliwrath. So let's say I bring Lantern here. Then they have Armaldo. Armaldo is in versus my Lantern. I think it wants to go for Earthquake here, but it might be Ancient Power, maybe. 64. It's always Earthquake here, which gives me a free switch into Fortress again, potentially, or... Yeah, Whiscash. Gives me a free Whiscash switch in, right? And then I use... Perfect. And then Whiscash kills this thing. Even though it's Quick Claw after an Earthquake, I can't... 64, 65 Whiscash. Okay, 64 Whiscash is fine. Muddy Water with Mystic Water gets a KO on Armaldo here. With Whiscash, then that brings in the Omastar, who wants to go for... Should be Hydro Pump, right? Omastar. It wants to go for Hydro Pump, so I can go Sceptile on this. Get the one-shot. That brings in the Slowbro. So I actually can just run Miracle Seed anyway, kill the Slowbro, and then I just need to answer for Gengar, who is Shadow Ball, Psychic, T-Bolt. So I can actually probably pivot between like Lantern and something that baits T-Bolt, although I don't know if I have anything like that, but I have a whole extra slot open still. So I think this is pretty solid overall. So let's go back through the whole plan again. Sceptile, and then Lantern is solid here. I like Lantern here, actually, like, because it's good into Poliwrath, and it's not great into Poliwrath, but it's not... Is it faster than Poliwrath? It is, for sure. Oh, I also have potentially, yeah. I just need to see how much Focus Punch does. Focus Punch actually does a fair bit of damage. It can kill me with a crit, so I need to make sure that... Lantern actually doesn't beat Poliwrath, right? Why is Fighting plus Ice so hard to deal with? Because if I Ice Beam, like, crit, if it Ice Beams me, then I might die to Focus Punch crit, right? And if it, like, let's say it goes sub on Fortress, and then it goes for, I go into Ments to get the Intimidate down, and then it goes... Okay, I think I'd like to use Lantern for something else here. Because the rest of this is fine, although without KOing Poly... I really do want to KO Poliwrath with Lantern. Lantern's faster and T-Bolt does a fair bit of damage, but the issue is that if I lead with Fortress, I'm going to be intimidated, and I'm going to be low HP as well, you know? Yeah, so after Intimidate, I can't guarantee. This is kind of tricky. What are my other mons here? I basically want to switch to a mon that doesn't care about Focus Punch, right? Or Ice Beam, which is like Vile Plume is an option. Oh, can I use Banet for this? Does Banet actually work here? Yeah, Banet's actually not bad here at all, although... What moves do you have? You don't have Shadow Sneak. I'd have to use a Heart Skill to get Shadow Sneak. Because I don't really want to bring him on just for this, right? Oh, Quillfish? Quillfish resistance both? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Maybe I bring Quillfish here, because that also helps with the first turn of Ludicolo and helps a little bit with the Gengar, right? Yeah, I'm down for Quillfish here. Let's see. Let's just make sure that it actually works here. Okay, so for Quillfish, Poliwrath, we kill with Quillfish. That brings in our Maldo, who wants to go for Earthquake. We already know this for a fact. Then we beat that with my Whiscash in one shot. That brings in Omastar. We beat that with Sceptile. That brings in Quagsire, or Slowbro. We beat that with Sceptile. Then that brings in Gengar, who wants to go for... I need to T-Wave the Gengar for sure, because otherwise I might be in some trouble. Like, I need to T-Wave it and then go for Surfs to make sure I don't actually lose too. At this point, I should always win, right? Because I always have pivots, I have Lantern, and I can, like, KO with... once it's in Mence range, I can just go Mence. Because it's going to be going for probably Shadow Ball into me, so I can also pivot through Fortress. Like, I can pivot through Fortress here, so that's solid. Let's check number 6 again, make sure that... Because now I know all my mons. We beat Umbreon with Fortress, probably. That brings in the Tentacruel. That wants to go for Muddy Water. We go for a single... We go for Drill Run. We have 2 chances. We just need Muddy Water to not drop into Double Miss. And even though we can still use Mence potentially, it's still fine. And then that brings in probably... Either way, they bring in Gorbis. So we find a way to get... We need to find a pivot, which is probably through Quillfish in this fight. On the Blizzard. And then go into Sceptile and get KO with Sceptile. That brings in the Gyarados, who wants to go for Bounce on us. Maybe Double Edge. We go into Lantern. Yeah. We should always be able to pivot like into Lantern and then go Mence if we need to from there. And hopefully T-Bolt one-shots. We also have Mence as a backup. Then for the Clefable, or if we KO this with the Lantern, they go into Quagsire, who wants to go for Earthquake, which lets us pivot into Sceptile, who's just a berry, or it's Lumberry Sceptile here, right? For Quagsire, Gorbis, yeah. And then kill with Sceptile, then they go into Clefable, and I go into Whiscash and go for Earthquake for the kill. Although... I don't actually necessarily need to go so high level on this because Clefable, yeah. The thing about this is that I don't think Sceptile is going to be in that much danger here. Depending on how much HP I have left, but I'm very likely to still be healthy. I'm actually in some danger, so I'd probably switch out here into Whiscash and just go for like 60... What did I say, 64? I think I said 65 actually here. Yeah, I'll go 65 Whiscash here. It should be alright. Alright, cool. That should be fine. Cool. These are the mons. All right, now we actually do have to go back to the first trainer now though, because I forgot what I was doing for that. Let's see here. Lunatone loses to Sceptile, right? Lunatone, number 5, Sceptile, 63, Leaf Blade with Miracle Seed. Okay, 63 Sceptile with Miracle Seed kills. They go into Cloyster, we kill that. They go into Clamperl, we kill that. They go into Ludicolo. They go for Fire or Ice. We go into Quillfish. I didn't actually calc to make sure Quillfish beats this thing. Ludicolo. It's Lumberry Quillfish for the first fight. Quillfish. I'm level 63 right now. Gunk Shot's a guaranteed one-shot and I'm faster, so it's, let's see. Lumberry Quillfish. Okay, and then Sceptile lead with Miracle Seed. Okay, and then that brings in the Electabuzz, who wants to go for Thunder. I go into Whiscash, I go for Earthquake, and then I just run Lumberry Whiscash here and make sure that my Whiscash is fast enough. I'm level 63 right now. I can go 64 here because I gotta get 65 next fight anyway. So I'll just go 64 here. Earthquake's a one-shot on this. Nidoqueen. We're faster, and Earthquake's one shot on this. Cool. Alright, perfect. So let's go 60. 60 versus 64 doesn't really matter here, to be honest, but we're going to go 65 next turn anyway. So this is fine. Alright, this first trainer is pretty easy, I think. Oh, do I have a Surfmon? I'm not using Hydro Pump. I hate Hydro Pump. Oh, I have Lantern. It's fine. Alright, everybody ready? Little mini boss part. I gotta buy more repels. Shouldn't have sold all those repels earlier. It's stupid. Imagine we got that. Like, if we got, although honestly, like, I think Gardevoir would have been better for us. All right, cool. You don't need to be Lumberry or anything. You can literally just be Miracle Seed. Oh, an item. I'm pretty sure it's bottom. Oh, Sea Incense. All right, cool. This should be easy enough. I get the Leaf Blade and the one shot. Nice, that's Explosion, so it's good to get rid of it. I should have made me give it my other Mon's items, but I don't think there was anything that could go wrong here. I go for Leaf Blade and get the one shot. Okay. I could have used an XP Sync for this fight, but I think it's fine. Clamp Earl. This thing is really powerful, so it's good to just get the KO in it. Okay, this thing wants to go for Fire Punch or Ice Punch or Ice Beam. It's more likely to be going for Ice. I am Lumberry, correct? Okay, go into this. Okay. Can't get frozen because we're Lumberry. Go for Gunk Shot. Get the one shot. This brings in the Electabuzz. Bzzz. Okay. Whiscash, this is going to be an electric move. Okay. We're not fast in this thing, but it doesn't matter. We'll go for Earthquake here. Okay, this is why we're Lumberry, just in case it goes for Ice Punch. I think it could cross-chop me here in theory. Doesn't matter. That was pretty clean. That was actually really clean. We only take 2 attacks for the whole fight. Killed Earthquake. Not bad. It should kill, right? I actually maybe should have calculated. No, I'm pretty sure Earthquake always kills. Nice. Alright, cool. We're done. 2 to go. So I can't leave is what makes this difficult for anyone. I don't know if it was unclear, but basically I can't get out right now. I can't use Fly. I can't use Escape Rope. I'm stuck here. So I can't. I can heal up in between, which is great. Very important. But yeah, I can't actually like exit the premises right now. Right, so, okay, cool. Next up is Aqua Grunt number 6. Just pull that up. Make sure, let's go through the plan again. I need to make sure, my Fortress, like, I'm worried about the Umbreon Baton passing on me as a thing. So I might want to use Quillfish Lead. The issue with Quillfish is that it just, so, Umbreon or Fortress brings in Tentacruel, whereas Quillfish brings in Gorbis. I think I'd rather use Tentacruel here, or what's it called, Fortress here. The thing is, I'm worried it's going to Baton Pass out on me. Into Umbreon. It follows normal rules if it Baton Passes, right? Like, it'll switch as if it was switching, right? Because Quillfish might be safer here. The issue with Quillfish is if I kill with Quillfish, it goes to Gorbis, they go for Psychic on me, and then I go Sceptile and kill. And then that brings in Tentacruel, which is okay. I switch into Sludge Bomb, and I get to continue the fight, but then I would have already taken a Psychic. Like, how much is a Gorbis Psychic doing to my Sceptile is the question. 64, 63 maybe, versus Gorbis. Because, like, if it crits me, I don't want to be in range of... Psychic does 30%, and then Quagsire does... How much? EQ can do another 40%. It's possible for double crit to kill me. I think I'll just leave this Fortress here. Feels bad to leave Fortress, right? I also should confirm that that Quillfish doesn't beat the Gorbis, because that's an option, in theory. Because Quillfish doesn't do anything else this fight. No, it doesn't beat it. I'm worried about Mean Look into Baton Pass, though. Truthfully. Although, I'm not even sure if it's likely to go for it, truthfully. Should be Citrus there. Should be Lumberry on my Sceptile. Should be Lumberry on my... Hang on, wait. So let's say this actually works. Fortress beats this. Tentacle comes in. Tentacle loses to Fortress plus Mence. In either case, Gorbis comes in. I can always pivot through Quillfish to get sure Sceptile in. That kills... Sceptile kills... Oh, hang on, wait. Maybe I'm stupid. If I kill with Quillfish and then go Gorbis, Sceptile always has to switch in twice. Leaf Blade kills with Gorbis. They go into Tentacruel. I kill with Fortress plus Mence. Then in either case... It's either Quag or Gera from there. No, I'm just going to do my original plan. Okay, so we'll lead with Fortress. We'll beat this thing with Fortress. They'll go into Tentacruel. We'll use Drill Run, kill with Mence. They go into Gorbis. We pivot in through Quillfish to get... which means it should be the Lumberry Quillfish, right? Because I might have switched to a Blizzard. Okay. Pivot through this to get Sceptile in. Kill with Sceptile. They go Gyarados. They bounce. They go into Lantern. Lantern needs to be Lumberry so it doesn't get paralyzed. And level 64 at least. It's not the time to greed levels. Okay. This is Focus Bang Gyarados, so I kill with either Lantern or maybe Mence, potentially. Either case, I'd rather kill with Lantern, in which case Quagsire would come in. Otherwise, I might be beating Ancient Power. I go into Sceptile. I go for Leaf Blade, and then Whiscash finishes. So it should be Lumberry, Whiscash, Citrus. This should be Citrus, Lum. Everything should be Lum except for Fortress. That makes sense here. And my lead is Fortress. Okay. I'm also going to go 64 Fortress because I'm a little worried. I don't think anyone else needs to be that high level. Quillfish doesn't do anything here, so I don't really see any reason to level it up. Okay. Alright. Go for Single Beam here. Mean Look. Can't escape. I think it's likely just a Moonlight here. Baton Pass. Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, this is actually pretty scary because if Muddy Water drops me, please don't drop me. Drill Run might be able to kill from here. I should have Drill Run there. I had no real reason to not. Okay, it doesn't drop me. I can't die to this combination, but I can lose my Fortress if it... Okay, cool. I just got the kill. Alright, solid. Tentacruel's down. The order might get messed up a little bit because I have so much damage in the Umbreon. It should be fine. Alright, this Gorbis is in... The Calc lied to me? Wait, what? Fortress was supposed to bring in Tentacruel. Fortress, Tentacruel... Fortress and... Oh, an Umbreon. Oh, Tentacruel's already in. I see. So this thing just wants to go for Hydro Pump into me. I may as well just go Sceptile on this. I don't see a reason not to. This is what Sceptile's here for. Okay, as long as this doesn't crit, we're fine. We need to stay above like 40%. Okay, it's fine. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I'm Lumberry for the Quagsire. Leaf Blade picks up the KO on this. This might actually go into Umbreon now, which is fine, right? Okay, this should be Bounce, I'm pretty sure. Fairly certain this is Bounce, so we're going to go Hard Lanty. I need to make sure I'm slower than this thing, actually. I didn't check that. I'm 118. Gyarados should be faster than this. I'm like 20 base points slower, although I am kind of fast. Oops, I'm faster. That's not good. I'll go Mence here then, on the bounce. It's not good. It's okay. I'm still... The good news about being this strong is that I'm way faster. I'm way bulkier. So I can still beat this thing with Lantern, I think. I'll just get Intimidate down first. Okay. I just need to stay above 220 HP to not die to Earthquake crit. Yeah, unless I get crit here, I should be fine. Okay. Perfect. Max damage Earthquake is 220. Okay, no Focus Band. Very nice. Quag. Okay, this wants to go for Earthquake, which is awesome. Or Yawn, both are fine. So I go into this. What's the Quag size item again? It should just be like Lumberry, right? It's leftovers. Okay, not bad. Lefty, so I get the kill with Leaf Blade. Umber again. What's the last mon again? It's Clefable. I have no real reason to. I have no reason to do anything here. I may as well just switch though, since it can't poison me if I switch, and I might be able to get some free damage in the Clefable. You know what? This could be bad in certain. Okay, here's the situation in which this goes badly. Actually, if it baton passes here. And then because I'm Citrus Berry, not Lumberry. So if it baton passes, and then it hypnosises, and then it belly drums, I could be in some pretty significant trouble. Confused? Alright, it has Sing as the issue. I should have been Lumberry. This is my only non-Lumberry mon. Okay, it's fine, we're fine. Okay, we're fine. Good job, Fortress. Exclamation point Discord to join the Discord. Should have been Lumberry, that was really bad. Lumberry was actually annoying because it was slower. Alright, let's heal back up. It's definitely a bit challenging. Alright, cool. Last fight. This is Aqua Grunt number 7. They lead off with Glalie. I think okay, so my plan was to beat Glalie with Fortress, right? Beat Glalie with Fortress. That brings in Poliwrath. Poliwrath, use either Mence, which would bring in Armaldo, or Lantern. Probably not Lantern, right? It should be, hang on, let me think about the items here. It should be Lumberry on you, Lumberry on you, and Lumberry on Qwilfish as well. I'd probably just go Mence into Qwilfish and then beat it with Qwilfish, which brings in Armaldo, who loses to level 64. Oh, I forgot to level up. It's fine. I need to be Mystic Water on the. Let's see, Mystic Water on the Wishcash. So that beats the Armaldo. That brings in the Omastar, who wants to go for a water move. We use Sceptile for that. Sceptile kills the next two. Let me just see Sceptile versus the Slowbro. Leaf Blade. Guaranteed one shot. Alright, cool. With Miracle Seed, so I can just do Miracle Seed on the Sceptile. So there's no. I don't think I can get status here. It's just leftover Slowbro. Okay, cool. And then for the Gen Jar, I'll use Lantern. Lantern doesn't need. Lantern could be Citrus Berry here actually because it's just here for the Gengar. Lantern plus whatever, Wishcash or anybody really, whoever's healthy. And then Fortress can also be here for the Gengar, although not really, right? Yeah. Okay, but I do want to leave with Fortress, right? Fortress here for the Glalie, who has Blizzard. I should be Lumberry because I might get frozen, right? And the HP is less valuable than not being frozen. Because if I get frozen, things get really kind of tricky, awkward, really fast. Okay. Alright. Go Flash Cannon. This is a 2-shot. Hits me with Blizzard. It's not 100% accurate, but no freeze. Okay, Fortress has done its job now. The 2-shot with this. Hits the second Blizzard. No freeze. Nice. Okay, our Why? Wait, why? Fortress kills Glalie, that brings in Poliwrath. Okay, this time I actually didn't read it wrong. This time it's actually just wrong. Okay, well this has messed things up because now, okay. That's really bad. Because now I'm taking Ancient Powers. And if it boosts on me, I could actually be in trouble. Okay, I'm not killing with Flash Cannon here is the issue. I'm also not dying to Ancient Powers, so I mean, I'm just going to stay in here. For SD, okay. This is fine. Max damage at +2 is, because I'm 64 is... Okay, it's fine. Max damage Ancient Power is 75 damage. got pretty close to the max roll there. Hopefully there's no pursuit on this team, because, oops. But this has messed up my pathing, which is bad. This is actually, yeah, pretty awkward across the board. Alright, almost start coming in here is really bad, because now I'm baiting random move. And what's the worst part about that is that because I'm baiting random move, it could be ancient power. So I'm going to go into... Ah, this sucks. I really need to make sure that I'm not switching into... Okay, I'll go into... Oh. Wait. Ugh, this is really bad. Sceptile, level 63, is dead to Ice Beam. Alright, I'm gonna go Whiscash here, I think. The issue is this thing has Rain Dance. Yeah, I'll go Whiscash. Hang on, let me think of the rest of this fight. Currently, we still have... As long as we keep Lantern healthy, we can use the other mons, right? For this... This is... My mon that resists most of the types is Lantern here. Maybe I just go Lantern now, and then for the Gengar I'll use Whiscash. Potentially. I really hope it doesn't boost on me. Okay, Blizzard. The issue is I'm baiting Ancient Powers now, although I'm also baiting, If I get frozen on this just because I didn't run Lumberry... Okay. Lantern, let's see here. Lantern versus Omastar. Do I have a one-shot here? Because I'm baiting Ancient Power, which is... But the thing is I could also Rain Dance on me, which I didn't consider. I do not have a one-shot on this thing. What's its item? Quick Claw. Oh, okay, my plan was always bad. I have to use Lantern here. My Lantern... This is a terrible plan in hindsight. Okay, that's more than it should have. Wait, am I calcing correctly? Oh, wrong Omastar. Whoops. Very wrong Omastar. Oh. Oh, it doesn't have Rain Dance. I'm double stupid. Goes for Hydro Pump here? This is fine. If I kill with Lantern, who even comes in? Lantern brings in Poliwrath. Alright. Alright, I think this is Poliwrath. Cool. I think I'm faster than this thing. I'm faster than it, and it can't do anything to me, right? I should have run Lumberry. That was stupid. It's fine, though. It can't really... With this, I get some good damage on it. This might put it out of sub-range. It's leftovers, though. Oh, I get the crit. Nice. Good job, Lantern. Wait, Lantern's gonna pop it off. I'm not gonna lie. Slowbro. Alright, Slowbro wants to go for what? Slowbro... It wants to go for Psychic into my Lantern. I still have a two-shot here. It wants to go for Thunderwave, actually. It's T-Waving me, right? So I may as well switch. I'm Citrus, right? Not Lum. So I can just go Sceptile. Oh, wait, no. Sceptile doesn't work either. Because Sceptile just gets paralyzed for real, for real. I'll just go Whiscash on the T-Wave. Okay, and now this should be Psychic or Surf. Let me just make sure Sceptile doesn't die to Surf crit. Or a Psychic crit. Psychic crit does not kill me. Okay. Okay. Crits, not a big deal. This isn't Quick Claw or anything, so it's leftovers. So I get the kill. That's why we calc for crits. I am Overgrow range, so I wonder if there's no way I kill Gengar, right? I'm baiting a random... No, I'm not baiting a random move. Gengar wants to use Shadow Ball or Psychic here. How much is Leaf Blade doing? Leaf Blade does 39%. No, it actually does 59% because of Overgrow range. But, okay. This thing wants to Shadow Ball or Psychic me. It's pretty much 50-50. I guess I need to know how worried would I be about this with Mence or with like Lantern or somebody. Shadow Ball into Shadow Ball crit doesn't kill me, so I can just go... Actually, Shadow Ball crit into Shadow Ball crit doesn't kill me. But I am... Oh, and I'm faster than it. Yeah, I'm faster than it. It's only 130 speed stat. Shadow Ball. Okay, just don't drop me. Okay. I'm faster. I go through Air Slash. It shouldn't kill. Oh. Oh, it kills. Oh, it always kills. I don't know what I was worried about Gengar for. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's do the 3 in a row. That's not bad. We are schmoving. Should I heal up just in case? Nah. I'm out. Cool. Alright, cool. Now we have Aqua Grunt number 8. Aqua Grunt number 8 has a Wobbuffet. Okay. Wobbuffet, Dugong, Ludicolo, Vaporeon, Miltank, Starmie. So it's 8, and there's only 3 Grunts left. 2 of them have Risky AI. 3 Grunts left, and then Matt. So that's solid. We're making good progress here. Let's take a look at number 8. Number 8. Okay. Aqua Grunt number 8, Mount Pyre. They lit off with Wobbuffet, so we're probably going to use Qwilfish for this, I think. Qwilfish killing Wobbuffet brings in the Miltank. Who wants to go for EQ? I can beat that with either Fortress or... Fortress or Amaldo both work here, I think. Let's see here. Let's just say I use Fortress for now. That would bring in Ludicolo. So I can go back into Qwilfish for that. Perf. Ludicolo would want to go for Fire Punch, actually. So yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so then I goes Fire Punch. I switch back. I'm Lumberry, and I kill Ludicolo with Qwilfish. That brings in Dugong, who has Drill Run. Drill Run, Surf, Blizzard, Ice Shard. Let's see, we need Qwilfish Fortress so far. And Mence, and probably an XP Sync again. For Dugong, I could use Poliwrath, actually. Potentially, I resist all the moves, right? Dugong, number 8, Poliwrath. Brick Break is not one-shotting, but I take very little damage in return. I'll use Poliwrath for this. Lumberry is perfect. Cool. Kill with Poliwrath. Poliwrath. That brings in Starmie, who wants to go for Cosmo Recover Psychic Toxic, so Sharpedo always solos this, I think. Or maybe I should bring... Cosmo Recover Psychic Toxic. It's going for Psychic in front of my Poliwrath, right? Or Starmie. It's probably Psychicking me. Wrong one. Starmie. Versus my Sceptile. Do I die to Psychic Crit, and do I outspeed in one shot? I outspeed. I don't get die to Psychic Crit, and Leaf Blade kills. What about at level 63 with Lumberry? So Lumberry. I'm 64 now, but Lumberry doesn't change things. Okay, Lumberry Sceptile for the Starmie, and then that brings in the Vaporeon, who only has Muddy Water for damage. Vaporeon, so I can beat this with what I currently have. Perfect. Okay, cool. So these 5 plus EXP Sync, which is my Azumarill. Should be Lumberry Sceptile, though. Lumberry Sceptile, Lumberry Qwilfish, which already has. Fortress is just here for the Miltank, so it should be Lumberry. Cool. Lumberry and everybody, it's fine. I don't need the HP recovery. Oh yeah, Jan also has a good run going on right now, right? Does anyone know where he paused? He's on a break, right? I'm just curious. I remember he beat Tate and Liza, I'm pretty sure. I watched the fight. It was cool. He just like blew up everything. It was really funny. Did he get any further than that? Anyone know? It was a really cool strategy. Like, it was just boom, 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 boom. So knowing how to do this every time, but whatever. It's better safe than sorry, right? Okay, and then lower one, and then I'm out. Okay. Cool. Skill swap, yes. I believe there's like some hidden items here somewhere. Or maybe there, I remember checking every tombstone. I'm pretty sure there's no hidden items. Except down here, there's like an ether, yeah. Maybe up here as well. They only hide them in the places where like... Oh. Alright, 3 left. I'm gonna use speed up just for the Wobbuffet because I just click this move over and over again. Yeah, so Monot's strategy was super cool. She sent it to me. Okay, this is Earthquake. Okay, retract. Nice. Oh, okay, that's fine. That wants to go for Fire Punch here. Kill us with the Gunk Shot. Mill Tank. Let me make sure I'm fast on this thing. I don't have like a strong incentive to attack here, but I don't have a reason not to either. Quillfish. It's 122 stat, so it's actually really fast, but my Quillfish is actually as fast as 63. I'm barely fast in this thing. Gunk Shot kills from here, so let's go for Gunk Shot. Because I could switch into Fortress, but whatever. Alright, this came in a little earlier than I wanted. However, this is, I think because it's Drill Run, it could be not Drill Run. It should be Drill Run, but like, this is Dugong, and Drill Run is a little buggy in this game. Kill with this. Starmie, this wants to go for Psychic. Toxic, that's what I meant. Kill with the Leaf Blade. Okay, now it's just Vaporeon. Has Protect. Cool, I win. Alright, get me out of here. Alright, Aqua Grunt number 9. There's only 2 grunts left before Matt, so we're in the end game of this area now. There's our penultimate number 9 trainer. They lead off with Electrode with Explosion, so there's no real reason not to lead with Banette here, I think. That brings in Walrein. Oh, right, this trainer's kind of spooky, right? I do have Poliwrath. Let's see, I need Poliwrath to let's see. Walrein. Aqua Grunt number 9. So if Poliwrath can... How does Poliwrath do here? Because it should be faster, right? Brick Break is a clean 2-shot, and it can't kill me with crits. So Poliwrath is actually a really good Lantern, or Walrein answer. Which is nice, because I remember using Azumarill last time, and yeah. If I kill this with Poliwrath, I'm bringing in Nidoking, who probably wants to T-Bolt me, I think. Nidoking, I don't really think that my Poliwrath is very good. Poliwrath with Mystic Water could kill, but I think I'd rather be Citrus Berry here. I am fast enough. Yeah, it's actually likely to be Poison. Poison Tail's even stronger than Thunderbolt, so I'll go Whiscash here. Earthquake is... I'm faster, I get the one-shot. Lumberry Whiscash should always beat this thing, I think. So that would bring in the Nidoking, that brings in the Feraligatr. DD, EQ, Ancient Power, Ice Beam. So that's kind of spooky, actually. Not gonna lie. That actually is kind of spooky. I'm switching in and I'm still pretty healthy, so I can actually, on the Feraligatr... Let me check the items as well after this. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of sketch. Earthquake does not 2-shot most of the time. I can't crit. EQ, Ancient Power, Ice Beam. How does Fortress do here? Because this is a physical set, right? Fortress takes no damage from anything. It's Forces Earthquake on me, and I get the 3-shot with Signal Beam. So even at +1, do I win, is the question? It's Force to use Earthquake always on me, so that's good. At +1, I would still win, so I think Fortress is actually pretty good into the Feraligatr, which is nice. That would bring in the Hypno, who wants to go for Psychic, Fire Punch, or Hypnosis. Let's see. I mean, he's going to be using Fire Punch into me, right? Hypno. How fast is my Banette? I know it's a pretty good speed IV, but the base speed is pretty low. I might be faster than this. So my Banette is faster than this and gets the 1-shot. So but we can go back into Banette with Lumberry to beat the Hypno, because I don't die to anything. I would die to Psychic crit, but it can't go for Psychic in front of my Fortress, I think. And then it would just be Relicanth. So Relicanth is Head Smash. It's Focus Band Relicanth. So Head Smash, EQ, and Hydro Pump are the moves. So obviously, I would normally use Steelix to beat this thing, but it has Hydro Pump. So I can't use Steelix, right? Second to less Relicanth. Yeah, Hydro Pump can kill my Steelix with after some Pyre damage. So this is actually kind of dangerous, right? Because water plus rock is hard to switch into for me. Let's see here. I do think that it's Banette. Hang on, let me go back over the mons. What did I say? Banette, Poliwrath, Whiscash, Fortress. So you're gone. Banette. You're in party. Poliwrath, Whiscash, Fortress. Not you. Okay, and I need an answer to the Huh, this is actually kind of dangerous. I basically need a rock resist that isn't weak to water, which is kind of difficult, right? Do I even have that? I have barely any rock resist and they're all weak to water, it looks like. Except for Whiscash. Whiscash, maybe... Okay, so maybe I use Whiscash for the Relicanth instead. How does Whiscash handle this thing? Whiscash is actually pretty good here. If I go 65... Yeah, 65 Whiscash is really good here. I don't get the one-shot, but... Okay, we're going to use Whiscash for the... hang on, let's go over this. Electro loses to Banette. That brings in Walrein. Walrein always loses to my Poliwrath. That brings in the Nidoking, who's going for a random move. So Nidoking, who has... Yeah, I wanted my Whiscash to be healthy for this. So, okay, yeah, so... it's going for either Thunderbolt. It's probably going for Thunderbolt, Earthquake, or Poison Tail. So any good ground type should do it here. I also have Kingdra as an option. Kingdra's a solid mon and is Modest Nature. Surf, how much does this do? Does kill... Okay, I could use Kingdra here. Lum Kingdra can do this as well. So Kingdra could be used here. Kingdra KOing the Nidoking would bring in the Feraligatr. So that doesn't change anything. Right? Nidoking, Feraligatr, Kingdra, yep. Alright, cool. So then, same thing with Fortress. Then they go Hypno. We beat that with my Banette again, which is fine. And then Relicanth comes in, and we try to beat this with Whiscash. And then, I think this might be a fight where I'll bring an XP Sync, but it should be an XP Sync that does okay. Ideally, honestly, ideally it'd be Kabutops, I think. Kabutops probably takes too much damage, right? I'd be switching it to Hydro Pump. Kabutops is okay here. 63 Kabutops can switch into a move, and yeah, okay, I'll use Kabutops as the XP sync here. Cool. That should be solid, I think. Let's get everybody up to the right levels. Move the experience share around. Oh, it's in my party. Oh, was I doing this with... Wait. Oh, I don't even need to use an experience sync, but I can use it. I can use it and then have an extra mon in case things go wrong. So I'll have an extra mon on top of that. Because Kabutops can hold the experience share for this, so then... I have my own Relicanth as well. I don't imagine it's much better than theirs, but with the level advantage, it's also an option at least. It's actually pretty good. Relicanth is actually really good here. And I'm at 65 Relicanth, I'm faster. So we'll go 65 Relicanth here as last. So 65 on Relicanth. Ooh, double edge. I don't think I'm ever clicking Yawn, so I'm down. Although I don't know where I'd double edge, so then I wouldn't head smash, but whatever. I don't really want Yawn. I think I get head smash here. Yeah, okay, nice. I think I don't want head smash. I think I don't want double edge. Personally, I don't want an ancient power here over head smash though. Maybe just for the boost chance. What do y'all think here for Relicanth? I do think it might be beneficial to me. I mean, I can't take recoil damage. Is it ever worth not having ancient power? AP is extremely niche, but so is double edge, right? I'm probably running... Yeah. Double edge you can use on fighting types. Is there anything else that resists rock and doesn't resist normal? Fighting... Because steel resists both ground types, I guess, but I don't really want to fighting either of those. I'm just going to delete double edge. I'm probably deleting ancient power eventually anyway, but yeah. 65. Okay, cool. And then you should be... This is for the Relicanth, so you should be Citrus Berry. Nice. Your experience share. We need to get Banette leveled up. Let me just check the learn set doc and make sure that Banette doesn't do anything weird. Banette, it's already got all the moves it's going to get, so I'll just level it up now. Nice. 62 for this. 60, I'll go 63. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. I don't have a Flymon this time, so I'm going to go back the old-fashioned way. Bit of a drag, but whatever. If it was like rain, if I had supposed to swim, it would be different, of course, but I won't be able to surf or fly back this time. I don't remember that. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. Shoot. Okay, this is always Trisman Explosion. Cool, Wall Ring comes in, we go into this. Blizzard misses, not bad. Brick Break. Super Fang. Okay. Brick Break. Okay. Nidoking. This is probably Poison Tail. Where's Kingdra? Uh-oh. I don't have Kingdra. Okay, hold on a second. That was not part of the... I forgot to put Kingdra in the calc. Okay. Okay, Nidoking here in front of my Relicanth. No, in front of my Poliwrath. It's okay. I can do this. I can do this. It's fine. Poliwrath, I'm level 63. It's guaranteed to Poison Tail or T-Bolt. That's fine. I have extra for the Relicanth, so now I can be less... I can use Whiscash less. T-Bolt! Okay, it's fine. I'm Lumberry, right? Should be Lumberry here. Just don't crit me. Okay. Okay, doesn't even matter. Kill with Earthquake. Those dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. I definitely should double check that. It should be okay, I think. Still 3 mons left. For Alligator, okay. I could say an Earthquake this once, because it doesn't really do anything to me, but I'm down to go Fortress here. You're a Citrus, right? Wrong item. Okay. It's fine. I don't think there's any world in which this thing solos or 1v1s me. GD, okay, it's +1. I have a 3-shot on this. Yeah, that was lazy. Everyone check items as well. EQ, this is doing about 25%. Excuse me. About 50 damage there, 47 damage. It's fine. I still get the 3-shot here. GG's again. If I don't get the 3-shot, I'm in some trouble, I think. Because now it's +2. And I might be in range. Should be a 3. I think I calced it. It should be guaranteed. Nice. I think it's Lumberry. I just activate Torrent, but it doesn't have water moves, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no, it's Battle Armor. Okay. GD again. You want a GD again. Come on. They should only do 70 damage with attacks. At the base, wait, hang on. 47, the base is like 30, she's like 60, right? Okay. I didn't see how much she did. Okay, not bad. A little spooky there. I should have been Citrus Berry. Hypno, this thing, I believe always Fire Punches me. I need to make sure I'm not in Psychic range. Hypno, Mount Pyre, Fortress. I really need to be Citrus here. 64. No, I'm only in Psychic range, which is nice, so I get to go Banette here. Or I'm only in Fire Punch range, excuse me. Fire Punch, nice. Banette is not a good Pokemon, but it does this job at least. I get to go for Shadow Ball. Should be a one-shot. Think Giannis plays tonight? No. I think the Bucks always lose game 1. Because it puts mental damage. It does mental damage to your opponent if you lose game 1 in a 7-game series. Alright, Relicanth. This thing should always be head smashing me. I need to run some calcs because my Whiscash was supposed to be full HP for this. Versus my Whiscash, how much is head smash doing? Head smash only does 24%, so I still have a safe switch in here. What item are you? Are you Citrus or Lum? You're Mystic Water. I never updated the item. I'm so dumb. Okay, it's fine. I have the wrong items and everything. It's fine. I get at least 1 attack off here. It depends if this crits. Doesn't crit me. I should... Yeah, I need to be Citrus here. I'm the wrong items and everything. I guess I just go for Earthquake here. It's my strongest type move. Get some damage down. Not being Citrus really hurts. Hydro Pump, miss. Hits, okay, 147. I think I'm in crit range now. I should definitely be in crit range. I'm definitely in crit range now. So what I want to do now is go into my Kabutops, right? Or does Kabutops have any moves that do enough damage here is the question? So Kabutops can do enough damage to finish this thing off. So I'll go Kabutops here. And if that doesn't work, I'll go back into Regiswim. Is it Quick Claw? Is Focus Band? Nice, good miss. I should definitely win this now. It would have to get 2 consecutive Focus Band activations just to beat Kabutops. Nice, okay, no problem. Good job, Kabutops. Alright, that was sloppy. We have 1 trainer left before the boss. Let's be a little bit more careful, I think. It's called Prage because when I get him, I was praying that I got Battle Armor instead of Swift Swim. What's my lead looking like? 2 low health. In case of random wild mons. These are Repel, so I didn't forget. Okay. Oh, Safari Zone, thank God. It was like, I can't go back. Alright. Can't wait to use my Rock Water System on for the Green Splits Copium. Yeah, I got one of the abilities I wanted. I did want Battle Armor on Kabutops. It's been very useful throughout this game. However, yeah. Alright, this is the first of 2 number 10s, which means this is the, in terms of grunt number, this is the first of the second of the 2 longest number of grunts. The other one being, of course, Magma Hideout. Let's take a look at this trainer. Bright Powder Jinx. What a fun way to start this off. Alright, cool. Yikes. My Lodic, Currydilly. Ordinarily I would use ordinarily I would use Breloom for some of these mons, but Breloom is super dead. Okay. Let's see. Jinx with Bright Powder. How do I want to deal with this? It's lovely because Psychic Jinx. I have Sharpedo, but I don't think it's that strong into Jinx. Although, versus the Jinx, because it could miss moves, but as long as I'm walling it, it doesn't really matter, right? Poison Fang doesn't kill, but it does a lot of damage. I'm faster than it. Blizzard actually does 40% to my Sharpedo, though, so I can't really use that, I think. Its offensive moves are Ice and Psychic, so Steel resists both. So how does Fortress do here? I don't really love Fortress, though, because I could miss and then I could go to sleep, right? Fortress doesn't take that much damage and kills with Flash Cannon, which is nice. But I could just miss, right? It also has Fake Tears. I think I'd rather use something faster. Oh, Rock types work here as well, like Kabutops, for example, but I don't think Kabutops is fast enough. And takes a fair bit of damage as well. Kabutops at 65 is faster and gets the one-shot with Rock Slide, so I think Kabutops is a pretty solid mon here as long as we're 65, which we will do right now before I forget. And I've also got the item it needs right now because I'm going to forget. If I don't do it now. Okay, 65 Kabutops. Ooh, Ancient Power. That's better than Rock Slide, for sure. I like Rock Slide's flinching chance, but you don't normally want to bank on it, whereas Rock Slide flinch is less impactful most of the time than... Maybe not less impactful, but it's you're less like... An Ancient Power is higher ceiling, you know? That brings in Cradilly. Cradilly wants to go for either Earthquake or Toxic into me, which means a mon that is immune to Poison and Ground would wall it. So Steel Flying I don't have. Oh, I could pre-para a Noctowl and beat it, right? It has Recover, right? So I could beat this thing with pretty much whatever. It has Stockpile, Recover, Toxic, though. Do I have any other mons that are off the ground? Only Ments, which I don't think I want to prepare for this. I could also just beat it the old-fashioned way. Because I'm not sure Noctowl actually beats it in the long run. I would have to beat it in PP. It would take a while, but Noctowl probably does it eventually, because it can't do damage to me. Milotic we bring Quillfish for. Lantern, T-Wave, Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, T-Bolt. We're going to bring Fortress for the Banette, I think, although I can't... yeah, maybe not, because the Banette has Destiny Bond, so I got to be careful there. Oh, I definitely had Quagsire for this last time, and it made it a lot easier. The trainer's actually a lot stronger without Quagsire. All right, let's just take a break for a second. I want to talk to chat. Oh, Tropius also does it. Wait, does Tropius have anything it can do here? Tropius, you suck. I could also just use Fortress for the Cradilly because it also beats it, right? Fortress definitely beats Cradilly, and it's actually a better mon, so maybe I'll just use Fortress here. Also, I don't necessarily need to switch out. I can actually beat it with Kabutops because it doesn't have a grass move, so I could just go like Exeter. Fortress also beats it though. Kabutops would bring in Banette, and then how would Fortress do here? Fortress would bring in Milotic as well. So I'd either have be facing it. Like we'd have whenever Milotic comes in, we kill it with Qwilfish. So then, yeah, we need something for Banette, Lantern, and Blastoise. Water, Ice, Electric. Ugh. Gotta sneeze. I basically need water, things that resist water and electric, which is tough. Oh, I have Whiscash. Okay, Whiscash beats Lantern always, because it doesn't have a water move. So Whiscash for Lantern. That brings in the Blastoise, who wants to go for Hydro Cannon into me. Although it's weird with Hydro Cannon, right? This box, Poliwrath, and Banette. I probably am better off going for a one-shot into it. Although, yeah, it's I think it can Ice Beam randomly. Like, I think it doesn't always choose Hydro Cannon. Thank you for the. You think Teleport is a good move for this? Teleport was not a move until like Gen 8, maybe Gen 7. Banette is easy enough, but for the Blastoise, I'm a little worried. Let's see here. I do have a level advantage, but I don't have like a good grass type to beat this, I think. Unless Sceptile doesn't die to Ice Beam crit, which I think is unlikely. At 65, Sceptile does not die to Ice Beam crit. However, Leaf Blade with Miracle Seed does not kill in return, so that doesn't really work. Oh, I have Lantern. How does oh yeah, it doesn't. Oh yeah, I have Lantern. Hydro Cannon does like no damage to me. Lantern just like decimates Blastoise. So we have Lantern, and then I don't think I need an XP Sync for this fight. Truthfully, that would just leave Banette, T-Wave, Destiny Bond, Shadow Ball, HP Fighting. I would still have Fortress probably healthy here. So I can just bring Mence as well. I think Salamence. 65 Lumberry. Mence should be enough for Banette because I'm faster than it. I just need to make sure Banette is kind of strong. Banette. Get a sense of how strong it is. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage to my thing. I'm really just worried about accidentally activating Destiny Bond because I'm faster than it. Men's position to Shadow Ball, and that would bait. Oh, it gets the one shot with Air Slash, right? It kills with Crunch, but I deleted Crunch. How about Air Slash? It doesn't kill with Air Slash. Okay. I see. It's minus special defense nature plus defense. Yeah, I mean, I think it should be fine. I don't need Mence either. I could probably do. I don't have any like good mons that outspeed and beat it, but like Shadow Ball, HP Fighting, Lepaberry. I have Sharpedo, right? Sharpedo's probably fast enough and kills it. If Mence kills it, Sharpedo kills it. Sharpedo like just straight up kills it. So because it can't, yeah, I can actually just use Sharpedo here with Lumberry. Where's Sharpedo? Here. So Sharpedo, it is Lantern. And it is Qwilfish. Do I already have? No, Qwilfish. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so let's see. So Kabutops kills Jinx with Rock Slide. That brings in Cradilly. Cradilly loses to Fortress. That brings in Milotic. Milotic loses to Qwilfish. Wait, does that really bring in Milotic? It does. Okay. Milotic loses to Qwilfish. That brings in the Lantern. Lantern loses to Whiscash. I need to be Lumberry Whiscash for this. Lumberry Whiscash. Lumberry Sharpedo as well, but high enough level. I don't need to be Lumberry and Qwilfish, right? I can be Citrus Berry. Let's see. I'm pretty sure because it's never switching into Ice Beam. Banette loses to my Sharpedo. Blastoise loses to my Lantern. I should be Citrus Berry on Lantern as well. Should level up my Sharpedo to the right level. Okay. I don't want to. Oh yeah, I'll leave him to Kabutops. It's fine. Only have 5 repels left. Should be enough. I just need to buy more after this trip. Don't let me leave the next town without more repels, by the way, because if I run out while I'm in Mount Pyre, I don't think I would ever run out in Mount Pyre because I would have to turn one on to get there. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think for the next fight I would want Ments anyway. We'll do an item check after this. Cool. Alright, let's do an item check. Lumberry, 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 citrus berry, citrus berry. Does that make sense? No XP sync. Are you citrus or lum? Why are you lum? You should be citrus. Because you were only here for Creedilly, right? And if necessary, we could use you versus, like, I guess, Bennett. No, you're really only here for Creedilly. You're here for Jinx, which is why you need lum. You're here for Lantern, because that's Confuser, right? Just in case you need lum, and you're here for... Okay, that makes sense. Alright, penultimate trainer before Matt. Oh, that's Matt, right? I think there's only 10 grow. I don't think there's 11. Alright, so this Jinx is Bright Powder. Which is spooky because... Check the items. Everything is leftovers except Bennett is Leopardberry, Lantern is King's Rock, and yeah, Jinx is Bright Powder. So this is spooky because... it's Bright Powder. So double Rock Slide Miss would be really bad for me. Or Psychic Drop, for example. But yeah. We don't know what it wants to do here, but we can go for Ancient Power. We connect, that's good. Because we connected turn 1, we might be able to use Kabutops Tops to beat the Creedilly. Like if the crit doesn't matter, Jinx is like paper thin defenses, don't get the boost. Creedilly's in. This thing only has EQ Toxic Recover Stockpile, so I don't... Oh, I dropped it. I have to switch. That's unfortunate. I thought I still had X-Scissor, but I deleted it. Toxic? Okay, EQ, worst case scenario, but Fortress should still be, like, dumpster this thing. It doesn't need to do anything after Creedilly, and as you can see, it doesn't take very much damage, so... Go for EQ again. Okay, don't get the one shot, but that's fine. Kill it next turn. Cool Vision's my Melodic with Sludge Bomb, or Gunk Shot, and also Toxic if I feel like it. I'll have to run the calcs, but yeah, my Melodic only has Water and Ice moves, so yeah. Alright, my Melodic is in. Let's run some calcs here. This always wants to go for Surf here into my Quillfish switch. I didn't run any calcs here, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Gunk Shot's a 2-shot. Holy cow. This Quillfish... Okay, my Quillfish is minus attack nature, but even still is really... It's minus attack nature, 4 attack IV, so it's pretty weak for Quillfishes, but... I feel like... Oh, I mean, I do have like a 10 level in World Advantage, to be fair, but yeah. Doesn't do very much damage. That's more than I expected, but it's fine. I'll go for Gunk Shot. The ability is Swift Swim, so I don't have to worry about poisoning it. Surf, Toxic, Recover, Ice Beam. 2 over half. Surf comes out. Okay. Not bad. There goes my Melodic. Alright, that was the easy Mon. Boom, levels up. Boom, 6 gets some experience. This is Lantern. It wants to go for T-Bolts, I believe, because I'm in range. Just gonna hard switch into Witch Cache here. Yeah, I would never run Gunk Shot if it wasn't 100% accurate. I just use T-Bolt instead. Okay. Go for EQ. This is my one-shot. I didn't calc. It doesn't matter. Its only move is Ice Beam or Confuse Ray, and I have Lumberry, so it can't do anything to me effectively. Okay. Get the one-shot, though. I figured we one-shot, but yeah, didn't need to calc one. Blastoise. This is a Hydro Cannon. Or it could be something else. I don't fully understand how the mechanics work here. But I think it's not forced to Hydro Cannon. Could be Ice Beam, maybe. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I think it does. It just likes clicking Hydro Cannon a lot of the time. I hope I don't get frozen. I didn't realize it would be Ice Beaming. Okay, that was lucky. For T-Bolt. Should be a 2-shot. Get the crit. Not bad. Didn't really matter. This thing couldn't do anything to me. It didn't have Mirror Coat this time. But net. Okay, I think I'm just going to go for a... Let's see, I'm faster than this thing and it can't do anything to me, right? But net, and it has Lepaberry. So let's see here. Because I'm faster, I may as well attack it, I think. My mon that I planned to use to beat this thing was... yeah, I actually can just beat this Lantern in hindsight. Oh, Sharpedo, right? But I don't need to switch here. I'm fast enough and I get the 2-shot with T-Bolt. And instead it was Lepaberry, so it can't do anything to me. Yeah, both Tentacruel and Breloom are kind of bad to lose, but they're not game enders either. Oh, T-Wave. I'm going to mirror that with my own T-Wave. Nice try. I don't actually know how the AI works here, so I'm just going to switch. I don't know if I kill it now, because I attacked after it, so I think I'm safe. But I'm just going to wait until it doesn't Destiny Bond. Nice. Wait, is Destiny Bond still active? Does anyone know? I actually don't know. I'm just gonna switch. It's not active? Oh, well, okay, I switched. It probably goes for T-Wave here anyway. Okay, it's fine. Oh, now it doesn't want to go T-Wave. Shadow Ball, perfect. Okay, and then I go for a Crunch and kill. I didn't think it was, but I was like, I didn't have anything to lose there by switching, so I was like, I'll just switch, you know? I don't even think it was active on the Lantern, to be honest. Alright, cool. We made it to Matt. I forget what level I'm supposed to be for this, but I guess I'm just going to use whatever levels like I need to actually win. I hope I can buy Super Repels. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, chat, we have made it to the top of Mount Pyre. Now we have to plan for Aqua Admin Matt. This is a tough fight, unfortunately. It's unfortunately a really difficult fight for a number of reasons. So Matt leads off with Self-Destruct Wailord, and what's tough about Matt, there's a couple things, but one of the things that's difficult for Matt is that Matt has risky AI. So he can boom at any point. The other thing that's risky is he has Quick Claw. So this Quick Claw, it's Quick Claw Explosion Wailord. So when I look at my Mons and the Mons that can deal with this, I think I have a couple options. Number one, I have a Azumarill. And the Azumarill, although isn't great in general, I could charm down the Wailord, I think. Because, like, Azumarill's pretty bulky, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, Wailord. Because this Wailord's going to be one of the toughest parts of the fight, I think. Azumarill. Small. Although I can't do much damage to it, if I go 64, like, after a charm is going to want to be using Water Spout on me. So I could, like, charm it once and then switch out, potentially. Somebody suggested yesterday that I go instead for Gyarados. Which is an option as well, and go for, like, my Gyarados is pretty strong, so Bounce into Double Edge will kill. Double Edge into Double Edge also kills, but Bounce gives you one more chance to dodge and attack. Although if you miss Bounce, you're kind of screwed, so maybe just Double Edge is fine. But yeah, Bounce, 2 shots, as you can see, but the issue is that Water Spout into Self-Destruct would kill me most of the time. So, yeah. What is Bounce's accuracy? What's scary? It's only 85% accurate, so the strategy kind of sucks, is the truth. What are my other options here? Medicham can one-shot, but because of Quick Claw, it can't actually one-shot because it will just kill me with Quick Claw. Other than that, though, like, I don't really have that many good Mons here, right? I'll put everything back in the box. Like, it has ground, water, and ice coverage, which is pretty difficult for me to deal with. And it's Wailord, so, like, for example, if we calculate, oh, maybe Lantern can, you know, out-damage it or whatever, it's unlikely because of... Yeah, I mean, like, it does a lot of damage. And that's a -1 if I don't even intimidate it. Like, I could charm it to, like, -4, but as you can see, Thunderbolt's not doing enough damage in return, and, like, I'm just basically begging to get crit. Thunderbolt's, like, a possible 3-shot. I could level up to make this a 3-shot, but I'd have to... This is, like, with Azumarill. So I think, like, what we can do here... Bounce House is kind of cap. Yeah, I agree. I don't really like it, but I think Gyara's not a bad mon here. I just need to make sure... Gyara... How much is Double Edge doing is the question. Basically, like... Okay... It's not going to work, right? It's not going to work. Like, I think a Mon that outspeeds in 2 shots is fine. Just use Azu at 70 and stay in. I mean, I can use Azu. Oh, you mean just sack Azu and hope that it blows? But the thing is that it's not guaranteed to ever blow up, right? I could just stay in with Azu and charm it like twice and then go for damage. And go for like frustration, I guess. I can get frustration in return now. I just like, I don't know. I could charm it 3 times, at which point I would take like a fair bit of damage. If it crits me, I would lose, like, I don't know. I could sack Azu here if I wanted. Azu is thick fat, not huge power. I'm gonna look at the other mons. Machamp, I believe Machamp loses to Mence. As I recall, Machamp doesn't have like anything wonky going on. So we know that Mence is coming. Mence can kill 2 mons here, which is nice. With Air Slash, it kills this, and then it also beats the Slaking with Fly, as long as I'm faster, which I really should be. I was faster last time, and I'm at least as fast then. So I beat both Mence and Slaking here, which is nice. Machamp and Slaking, so that's good. Yeah, let me look at the other items here as well. It's Bright Powder Gyarados, which is pretty spooky. It also doesn't have... That sucks. This trainer sucks. Quick Claw Explosion Executor is bad, but I have Fortress, so like Fortress is pretty good into Executor, I think. So Fortress beats this. Machamp loses to this. So we know Fortress is coming, right? Because Fortress, we know Salamence is coming. We know Fortress is coming, right? Because with this, I can beat 3 mons, probably. I just need to pivot for this Slaking, but that should be fine. Let's just confirm that Fortress actually beats Eggy. Yeah, this is a clean destruction. Okay, yeah, Fortress beats Eggy pretty easily, which is good. That's solid. Yeah, I think I'm 65 for this probably. 65 actually is great because that way, even if they AP boost, they still wouldn't survive a single beam. So we'll go 65 Fortress for this. Just go ahead and do that really quickly. Alright, so Fortress beats Executor, Salamence beats Machamp under certain scenarios. The other Quick Claws on Executor, there's no other variance items, right? Machamp is Chesto, Slaking is Lum, Gyarados is Bright Powder. So if we say that we've beaten Machamp and Executor and Slaking with these, then I need something for Gyarados, I need something for Dragonite, and I need something for... yeah, I mean, for Dragonite, Dragonite, it's hard to do these out of order, to be honest, but I have Golem still, right, with Head Smash. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oops. Never mind. That's a 100. I also have Armaldo, potentially. How does Armaldo handle this thing? It has Rock Slide, though, and I have Kabutops as well, but, oh, it has Earthquake. Yeah. Yeah, Armaldo, this Dragonite's actually quite powerful. Unfortunately, I don't think Kabutops... Oh, there's Kabutops. Kabutops is 150 stat. Armaldo might be stronger because I'm Bold Nature. I am stronger. The issue with Armaldo is... Okay, I could probably go 66, for example, and survive. Or 68 and get the kill if I really wanted, which I don't really want to do on its own, but... The issue is I don't want to beat Rock Slide. I really don't want to beat Rock Slide, right? Oh, wait. Kabutops baits Superpower, right? Kabutops always baits Superpower. 70% recoil. I could probably use Kabutops to beat the Dragonite, I think. Because I'm baiting Superpower or EQ, so this plus Mence probably works to beat the Dragonite. I actually think the Dragonite's not that bad, all things considered. So I think that Dragonite loses this. So that means I need answers to Gyarados and Wailord, and I have 3 mons to do it. Okay, cool. So Wailord. The Wailord's, I think, the biggest thing, because I don't think I have a clean way of doing it. The only way I can kill it is with pre-damage stuff, and I can always just lose with that. I don't have Quagsire, so I can't just switch between Banette and Quagsire either to bait Water Spout until it explodes, which I think is what I did last time with Mischievous. I have Kingdra, but Kingdra wouldn't bait King Tribute the wrong move anyway. It doesn't be like yeah. Wobbuffet probably dies to crit, right? I don't know the calc. My Wobbuffet is very bad, unfortunately. Okay. What I could do is go 68 Wobbuffet. Is this stupid? I can go 68 Wobbuffet and click Mirror Coat. And that would kill the Wailord every time. And if the only way, because it's forced either Water Spout or Self-Destruct. And I don't die to Water Spout crit, I only die to Self-Destruct. What do y'all think about that? Bounce Gear or Ozu Charm? Yeah. But what about Wobbuffet? I'm only did to Self-Destruct crit. What are the odds at full HP that it goes boom? Anyone know? Oh wait, I'm on full screen. Sorry. Anyone know? It's 10% work? It's 50% of full HP. Risky Eye is 50%? I'm only dead to Self-Destruct crit. And I don't even need Wobbuffet for E4, because my Wobbuffet is 0 special defense IV. Risky Eye is 50%. Any confirmers? Yeah, I guess it's risky. I guess my other question is, versus the Latios, how do I handle it? I level 100 with the special boost. Yeah, any crit kills me. You want Wob for Duskull Capture? That's true. Risky Eye is 50%? Alright. Alrighty. Unfortunate. Alright, so maybe this isn't going to work is what you're saying. So Wobbuffet is an option. Wait, is 50% every turn? So the odds of it not booming... The odds of it not booming after like 4 turns... I might just use a Azumarill here. I don't feel like Azumarill is going to get that much more use, right? Realistically. Boosting crit with Ozu is really nice. I'm honestly not worried about crit. I'm worried about it not blowing up. That's what I'm actually worried about here. Azumarill. Level 70. I'll just go 70 because, yeah, this thing isn't very good. Like, I can charm it a bunch. But what if it never goes boom? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. But I think Azumarill is probably a decent pick here. Because I can charm, and that way, even if I'll need a backup to beat this. Maybe I'll have Gara anyway, but yeah. And then I'll use Frustration a couple times. Charm, and then beat it with that. Okay, so we're going to use Azumarill to kill the Wailord. That would bring in the Executor, who loses to Fortress. That would bring in the Slaking. Slaking would want to go for Surf or Earthquake on me so I can kill that with Mence. Mence killing the Slaking brings in Machamp. That brings in the Dragonite, who wants to go for Rock Slide, I think. Yeah, always Rock Slide on me. And then I go Kabutops, click Ancient Power once, survive an attack from a Superpower, go back into Mence to finish off, and then Gyarados is in. Earthquake, HP Flying, DD, Frustration. So the question is, I have 2 Mons to deal with this, right? Gyarados is versus my Armaldo. How much do I do with this? I also have a Lantern as an option. I don't take that much damage, which is nice. And Ancient Power is a one-shot. Okay. So I could just run Ancient Power here, and in order to actually beat me, I would have to go for DD, and then I'd have to... with DD, I'd switch in, and then I Ancient Power twice and miss, and then I can also bring in an additional Mon, right? As a backup for this, because they're going for HP Flying on me. Yeah, I don't think I want to use that. I think I want to do Gyarados Armaldo here. Because that way, even if it gets out of hand, I still have, like, double Intimidate I can use for it. You know, if I get worried. Like, I can use Gyarados specifically in Intimbot, I think. I think this is a pretty solid lineup, honestly. What do y'all think about this? Any thoughts? These 6, Azumarill, Salamence, Gyarados. And if something goes wrong with Azumarill, then the backup Mon will be Gyarados. How about that? So that way I still can... In the worst case, I can still do, like, Gyarados strats. It's just, like... I'd prefer not to, you know, in the rock types. Because these guys can never get crit, which makes them very useful for planning. We're going to 65 on everybody here at the minimum. We don't care if the zoom roll dies, is the thing. You're going to 70. Like, a zoom roll dying is not a huge hit for the... Like, we haven't... When's the last time we were actually able to use a zoom roll? I think it was legit brawly. Earth power. I think it's over Rock Tomb. Any thoughts? Because Rock Tomb is useful for setting up partner KOs, but I have Dugong for that. I don't think I need Rock Tomb, and this is actually useful, I think. So I'm deleting Rock Tomb for it. Okay. In terms of the other, hang on, let's do items as well. This is Citrus Always. I think this is Citrus Always. This is Citrus Always. What is does the Executor have Sleep Powder? It doesn't. So I think it's just Citrus Berry here. Since Fortress is for that. What is the Mence? Mence is here for the Machamp and the Slaking. I think Citrus is the best bet for that. We don't need to be anything fancy here. Yeah. Gyarados. Citrus. Hang on, wait, let's see. So your Citrus, your Citrus, your Citrus, your Citrus, your Citrus. You are here for the Dragonite, and I want you to be not in range of Rock Slide, right? So you have to be... Everything's just Citrus this fight, I think. Alright, I think these are my Mons. The levels are all correct. I need to give a Zoom Roll a better move, though. So let's delete... Actually, we don't need to delete anything. We just need to do... I thought Frustration was a TM. Am I crazy? Or return? Can't I get return? Anyone know where I get return? Oh, sorry, we're on the wrong thing. I need to go full screen again. Or I need to go emulator. I mean, switch. Anyone know where I get return? I'm pretty sure I have access to it at this point. Pacific Lodge, Full Arbor. Oh, Jackson, thank you for the raid. I can't get it yet. In other words, it doesn't really matter, honestly. What is Secret Power's effect here? Let me see. Oh, it's in Full Arbor. But is it an infinite TM? I thought Full Arbor was Pacific Lodge. Huh? Wait, I have it. Don't I have the meteorite? Not infinite, just one? Oh, well then I wouldn't use it here anyway. What does Secret Power do in this game? Causes paralysis. Okay. And how much is it doing to... The thing is, like, I'm not doing any damage with this thing, but I'm basically just... I don't have, like, dive. Azumarill doesn't... I don't have access to dive yet, right? Because I'd probably actually prefer to dive here. Just 20%. I mean, it's fine. Body slam but lower BP? Yikes. Unfortunate. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Azumarill, I don't think it will actually do anything. It paralyzes is what I was wondering. I'm not wasting Seismic Toss here. I'll just do Secret Power. I have enough of them, right? Maybe I get a... Oh, I only have one of them. Honestly, I'll just Waterfall it. Does anyone have Surf? Nobody has Surf. Except for Azumarill. Ugh. It's fine. I don't need Ice Beam for this. I don't know what moves to you on Azumarill. It's like, it legit might be optimal to go for Ice Beam Freeze. And I don't have Dive yet. I wish I had Dive. If I had Dive, I could use it. I don't know what move to run as Azumarill. I could use Dig, but I don't need to waste my Dig TM on this. I'm comfortable with Azumarill dying, right? Okay, it's never Secret Power later in the game, right? Like, it's actually never... I'll just Superpower it, whatever. I'll get some damage down. It's fine. If I die to Recoil, I die to Recoil, you know? At a certain point, it's like... By the time I've Charmed 3 times, Azumarill's dying anyway soon, you know? And I'll do Waterfall over Ice Beam. That's what I'll do. Don't have Waterfall access? Okay. Whatever. I should not have deleted that. That was stupid. Whatever. Okay, Azumarill's almost certainly dying here. If the Wailord refuses to go boom, we're in some big trouble. Well, we're not in that much trouble. It's just like Azumarill's gonna die. Azumarill could be saved in theory. Like, it's not impossible. We'll do another check before we proceed. You got Viper in this. That was stupid. Don't let me forget to switch back. Alright, let's do another check. You are Citrus Berry, you are Citrus. Everything's just Citrus here. Ancient Power, Rock Tomb is what you need. Ancient Power is what you need. Bounce, Rocks, Bounce and Double Edge are all you really need. Flash, Signal Beam is all you need, you're 65. And then you have Air Slash and Fly, and Rock Slide, which is what you need, you have Charm. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's do a prediction, actually. I'm curious what you all think. Let's see, because this is going to be true gambling, because this is not my control. We're going to predict for Deathless Matt. And what's interesting about that is that I don't have a plan to do Deathless. Like, I might end up Deathless, depending on when and if the Wailord goes boom. But there's no guarantee, like... There's no guarantee that it won't just, like, get Quick Claw boom turn 1, you know? So that's prediction for Deathless Matt, which is interesting. I wonder if I'm underleveled. I'm 64, 65. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. Okay. I'll wait for the prediction to run out before I choose my move. Again, it could happen, but it's not up to me. It's up to Matt. Pretty even for once. Still a lot of believers. Okay, it doesn't get Quick Claw turn 1. Apparently it's 50% to explode. Let's see if it goes for it. Okay, well. Now it depends on if I get crit or not. Perfect. Nice job, Azumarill. Turn 1 explosion. Feels good, man. Alright, Eggy comes in. This is great because this thing wants to go for Egg Bomb. It's always nice when, like, you have a Pokemon that, like, you need it for the early game and you get it, but then it, like, falls off super hard and you're like, I can't even use this thing anymore. But then it, like, has, like, a really niche use in the late game. That feels good to me. Egg Bomb. Okay, Eggy, Eggy, Eggy. It does, like, a little bit of damage. Not too much, though. 30-ish. Is that recoil? It is. Okay, cool. It's a Signal Beam now, which is awesome. It can also go boom on me. Okay, boom. Thank you, Risky AI. I'm not taking that much from... I'm going to take probably, like, a decent chunk. Okay, I'm actually exactly at Citrus range, which is funny. I just make sure I'm not doing anything stupid here. Machamp is in. I'm definitely switching on this, right? Machamp. I'm saying wrong one. Machamp. Mat 1. Fortress. 65. It wants to go for Superpower here, regardless. So I'm going to go into Immense. Take a little bit of damage here. Yeah, honestly, Pineco is... Fortress has been so cracked. Late game Flora beats Courtney 1 Regirock? Really? I've already... Wait, Courtney... The one I already fought? That's a really bad crit. That's a really bad crit. Okay. I still have Citrus Berry. It's not Quick Claw or anything. It's Chesterberry. Boom 3 died regularly. A regular death. Alright, Machamp goes down. I don't think this brings in Slaking, which is bad. It probably brings in D-Knight, I think. Yeah, this is kind of sus. Maybe I should have higher level Kabutops. Okay, D-Knight. This is going for Rock Slide, which gives me a switch into Kabutops. Wait, I need to make sure I'm not an idiot. RS. Okay. Versus Dragonite. I think I might. I didn't mess up, did I? Versus my Kabutops. Level 65. Max damage is 116. I'm 123. I'm not dead. Oh, I'm faster. Oh, I didn't even check. Oh, I am faster. It's lit. Let's go, Kabutops. Big damage. Boost. I haven't boosted, like, ever. I live this always with a little bit of HP. Yep, and that actually dies to recoil, I believe. What's nice about this is that, well, this actually isn't that nice. Unless it's Gara, but it should be Slaking. Alright, here's where this is tricky. I think I might be baiting the, like, awkward moves here. Although I'm pretty sure Fortress has enough HP that this is fine. So we need to, oopsie, no. Do not want to stand. Slaking. Okay, versus my Kabutops, it could Earthquake me. It can Shadow Ball me if it high rolls. It can do any move here. So what we need to make sure of is that Fortress at level 65. Oh yeah, let's go Fortress. And this thing is 134 stat, and Mence is way faster than that. So yeah, oh, this is super nice. Let's go Fortress. Okay, EQ. It's fine. Okay, and now it wants to rest on me, or slow fun me. So I'll just double check to make sure my Mence is faster. Yeah, my Mence is way faster and flies a 3-shot. So I'll go into Zard Food here. Get Intimidate down. Okay, Loaf, and now I'm faster. So I fly to dodge the attack. Shadow Ball. It doesn't want to Hyper Meal me. Now Loafs and I land. Loaf. Okay, repeat reason to repeat. Bop. Okay. Bop. Crit. Nice, not bad. Okay, Gyarados is in. So this thing is Bright Powder Gyarados, which is one of my least favorite mons in this whole game. Or like just this concept at least. At least you have Shockwave sometimes, but this thing has Dragon Dance. So I'm always incentivized to go Gyarados first, in case it attacks, I think. I could actually PP stall it out of Dragon Dances with double Intimidate if I thought it was DDing every turn. Okay, it DDs once. Is my Mence in range of crit? I should calc that. Because if Mence is not in range of crit HP flying, it is in range of crit HP flying, alright. So I can't do that again. I have a one-shot with Armaldo. So, and Armaldo's a 3, gets 3 shots, so I'm just gonna go Armaldo here. It's neutral right now. GD again is spooky, okay. Alright, this is a Bright Powder. I just need to hit 1 out of 2. HP flying. This does not KO. Doesn't even 2-shot. I connect. Alright, good job. Let's go. Alright, not bad. Deathless Mat. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. With some really bad RNG, we might have lost the Zoom there, but I think everything else is more or less... I mean, of course, if you never hit a Bright Powder Mon, like, yeah, you're in trouble, but, like... There's no more fights here. I can just talk to him, right? I can leave now, right? Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Mount Pyre, no deaths. Yeah, this would have been a really smooth split of... There's been a super smooth split if we hadn't been lazy with Breloom and Tentacruel. So yeah, no, that was super solid, I think. Let's resolve the prediction. Okay, thank you, believers. Here's a reward. Cool. So basically this section is... Oh, I shouldn't have closed the other thing because I can't search easily with it. This section is everything after to get to, you know, after Winona to get to Lilycove. What's the city I'm in? Lilycove? And then after that, we have Mount Pyre. Then after that, we have Magma Hideout. Then we have Aqua Hideout. Then we have the route to get to Tate and Liza. And then we have Tate and Liza. So this section is just super rough. I think I want to think about my encounter. Yeah, Fog was awful in the base game. Um, so in the first room, I can get Weezing or Dugtrio or Mightyena or Typhlosion or Golbat or Rhydon. In the second room, I can get Dugtrio or Dunsparce or Weezing or Muck or Ninetales or Aggron. In the third room, I can get Dugtrio or Manectric or Electro. No, I already have Electro Wobbuffet or Sudowoodo or Weezing or no, can't get Swallowed or Charizard. In the fourth room, I can get Weezing or Dunsparce. I don't think I want to do the Dunsparce rooms. I already have Steelix. I can go for Aggron there. Um, I can get 1% Houndoom in the fifth room, but I'm more likely to get Crobat or Dugtrio. I already have those, so basically I have decent shot at Typhlosion or Charizard as well, like or higher chances than normal. Sixth room, I have Wobbuffet, I have Electrode, I can get Dugtrio, Crobat, Weezing. Actually in the fifth room we have 10% Dugtrio, 10% Crobat, that's 20%, 10% Weezing, that's 30%, 5% Typhlosion, that's 35%, 4% Claydol, 1% Trapinch. It's only at a 40%. So I actually, okay, if you divide everything by 2.5, or to multiply everything by 2.5, I basically have 10.5% for Claydol, which isn't very good, right? I have like 25% Dugtrio, 25% Crobat, 25% Weezing, and then like, yeah, stuff like that. Fifth room is post-game? Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. Sixth room, I was already talking about. I don't think I want fifth room anyway. Seventh room, I'm basically probably going to get Dugtrio in short. Seventh room is Dugtrio or Aggron or Typhlosion or Charizard or Claydol or Blaziken or Combusken. Actually, seventh room is kind of interesting because if I save this, by the way, I could get guaranteed Aggron, Typhlosion, Charizard, Claydol, or Blaziken if I get Dugtrio elsewhere. Because I have every other encounter. So room 7 is kind of interesting because that gives me an unusual mon. I basically, if I get Dugtrio elsewhere, or even if I want to gamble now, I have a 10% chance plus I have 20, 25. I have 25 out of 35 to get non-Dugtrio encounter. Cool. So now we're ready to go to the next part of the game, right? Which is in... Where even is it? It's, I need to go to here, right? It's Falarbor? No, it's Lava Ridge, right? We need the Acrobike, probably. King of Hearts, thank you for the sub. All right, this is the worst area in the whole game, so maybe we should, like, I want to take this, I'm not even sure I'm going to start this today, because last time I remember going in a little bit, like, kind of reckless, and that's where, like, this is where Mence died. So we're approaching where Mence died last time, and where Amaldo died as well. Oh god, this sucks. Destiny Bond Explosion Gengar. Yikes, dog. Yikes. Focus Band, Destiny Bond Explosion Gengar. Alright, there are 14 grunts as I recall. 14 grunts plus, no, there's 15 grunts, and there's 16 grunts, then Courtney, then Maxi. Ugh! Any luck in chat? And Maxi's, like, not really easily doable, in my opinion. Yeah, we don't need Mence, but we'd prefer not to lose it here. Okay, sorry, I wasn't looking. What do people think about encounters here? We had Mischievous last time. It was just straight up better than whatever it's called. Better than Bennett's really bad. Oh yeah, we gotta worry with that Venusaur again. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with this area of the game. Yeah, Maxi 2 is probably the hardest fight in the game, apart from maybe E4. Do you think... Okay, wait. Where else can you get Dugtrio? Let's think ahead, because I know you can get Dugtrio elsewhere. I don't know if it's worth greeting, honestly, because if I get Blaziken... Like, getting a good Mon... Go for Dugtrio IMO. Oh yeah, Dugtrio's good, right? I think room 7 is correct. Wait, room 7 is pre-Maxi, right? Room 7 is pre-Maxi? Or am I wrong? Right, I forgot that Dugtrio is actually good for this fight. It's post-Maxi? Ugh. That sucks. That really sucks. Maxi's room 6? Alright, that's good to know. I'm going to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Let me just mute this. We also need to buy escape ropes, by the way. Let's just do that now before... Oh. I apologize if that was loud. I forgot that. I always forget that it's on my earbuds. Where do I buy escape ropes? Usually buy them like Rustboro. Yeah, we don't have Quagsire, unfortunately. There we go. We don't need to worry about saving money. Okay. So we have repels, we have escape ropes. I guess what we need to worry about now is bring strength. Oh, I need strength for this. All right. Probably means I'm bringing Gyarados. I'll just teach Gyarados strength, I guess, for now. As long as I'm here. Aren't you gone? Oops, no. Okay. Any reason you don't have a gaming headset? I don't know. Okay. First up is Smeargle. It has Spore, Super Fang, Nightmare, and Substitute. It's not that hard. Let's see. Number 1. Smeargle. They only have 5 trainers. So Smeargle, let's take a look at the moveset. I feel like it's fine to be around like 55 here. There's a lot of Smeargles in this hideout. I would normally use Breloom for this, but Poliwrath should do it as well, although it's a little weaker. I can also use my Medicham. Poliwrath is faster and gets the one-shot. There's no variance items on this thing. God, I hate this section so much. I don't know if I'm going to stress about Neeks sync for this section, because this is like the hardest part of the game, so yeah. That brings in Ninetales, who has Solar Beam. And Hypnosis. So Ninetales comes in then. It wants to go for Solar Beam or Hypnosis. I can go into Salamence on that. I need to change it to Sun. It's still always going for... It could, in theory, go for Extra Sensory here, I think, because it's in Sun, so it's weird. But, let's see. Rock Slide Ments. I gotta just update my Ments here. I don't kill with Rock Slide Ments. Okay, so maybe I should do something else then. It's probably okay to go Ments here. I just need to be careful after this. Like, it's a 2-shot, so yeah, just be aware of that. So if I KO with if I go Ninetales with Salamence, I go into Donphan, who wants to go for AP. Yeah, this seems kind of bad. Maybe I can do something else, because I don't really want to risk... I don't really want to let things boost on me. Like, yeah. But that is clutch in this section, believe me. I believe you. I mean, I don't know. Like, you're like, your best, like, it's a good guess to me. I could go Macargo, right? I haven't used Macargo in a while, and I have Ancient Power now. 65 Macargo with Ancient Power. Okay, Solar Beam into Solar Beam crit can kill me, and I don't 2-shot, so I don't like that. Azumarill, you can get benched. I have Cast Form. I need to remember Cast Form is an option here. I have Tropius, which is an option, and I have Chlorophyll Gloom, which is an option. But I don't really know what I'm doing about this Ninetales. I also have Torkoal. How does Torkoal do here? It's just really frail, as I recall. Yeah, it doesn't kill, and it can die to Overheat crit, which is super lame. Dugong is Thick Fat, so that's okay, though everything should have Solar Beam here, I think. I feel like Ments is my best option here, because at least it doesn't lose to it, at least. So, okay, I think Ments brings in Donphan as the issue. For Donphan, what do I want to use to beat this thing? Because it could boost up on me, right? And the issue is all my Intimidate Mons are... Hang on, I don't have Vileplume yet. Okay, the issue with Ments here is that if it gets the AP, or I could use Vileplume to beat this thing, but if I get the AP, if it gets the AP boost on me, then I'm in some trouble, I think. Because Vileplume would beat this a lot of the time. Vileplume can one-shot this thing easily and switches into Ancient Power, obviously, but then I have to worry about if it gets AP boost, I don't one-shot anymore, you know. What are the items on this thing as well? Oh, first trainer is Bright Powder Donphan, Bright Powder Ninetales, and Bright Powder Absol. Alright, I need a different plan. Wait, this sucks. This sucks so much. Hang on. Okay, wait, there's Bright Powder and everything. We gotta rethink this. Poliwrath definitely beats Smeargle. That brings in Ninetales. And the mons that have Bright Powder are Donphan, Ninetales, and Absol. T-Wave, Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Superpower, Absol. I think Armaldo's okay for that, although, yeah. God. I have Kingdra. We have to go back to the Ninetales. I basically want to find mons that don't take damage from this, but the issue is that it's really strong. Like, they're really, really strong. To the point where, like, even though Kingdra's good, like, it could still lose easily. Yeah, I don't like Kingdra here. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this thing. I need to find something that resists fire. And I need a especially bulky fire type. Magmar sucks so much. Magmar's so bad. Why are their fire types so much better than my fire types? I don't get it. Oh, heart scale Aerialist on Ments? Wait, isn't Aerialist... I have the Aerialist TM. I can use the Aerialist TM. Okay, I like that, actually. Aerialist... I can use... Okay, Aerialist Ments will always beat this Ninetales. So I can still use Salamence to beat the Ninetales. The issue is that the Donphan still comes in, and now I'm dealing with AP boosted... potentially AP boosted Donphan. So, okay. I have Aerialist. I can't stay in here. I have to switch. I can go Fortress... Oh, wait, Sceptile can come in on this, right? Because Sceptile never misses. Magical Leaf won't kill, though, even at 65. How does Fortress do here? It's a 3-shot, although I lose the 1v1. Torgal's White Smoke, yeah, not Shell Armor. If it was Shell Armor, it's a whole different... Torgal with Shell Armor is probably, like, I feel like an A or... If you told me it was an S tier encounter based on my experience with it so far, I would believe you. But like without it, it's been practically useless because even though it's like my Torkoal has pretty mediocre stats, but like the thing is, if I could ensure that it wasn't getting crit, I could use it so often. Whereas with this, I really can't. Its only moves are ground and rock, so I feel like I have types that should match up positively into that. I have so many water types, but I really don't want to take rock moves. Fortress can beat it, but not if it boosts, right? If it boosts, then I would be taking like infinite damage from everything, and I'd be doing 0 damage. I'd be doing I would get a 5-hit KO, and they would get a 3-hit KO, so it wouldn't work. And it's Bright Powder. God, this sucks. Wobbuffet isn't going to work here, although my Wobbuffet is very bulky, but yeah, I can't really... I could actually, if I switch into Ancient Power and it crits me, and it boosts on me, then EQ crit would kill me, so that doesn't work. I really don't want to be beating Ancient Power. I really wish there was something else I could do. I could do like Steelix plus Gyarados, for example, to intimidate it a couple times, because I'm always baiting, Steelix always baits EQ, and Gyarados always baits AP. So I could use Steelix plus Gyarados, and then finish it with something else, right? Because I could guarantee, until it runs out of Ancient Powers, oh wait, it works with Ments too. Steelix plus Ments does it too, right? Steelix plus Ments. If I bring Steelix, I can intimidate it as many times as I want, because Steelix can always switch into Ancient Power, and then always baits Earthquake, and then I could finish with like Fortress, for example. Because that way, at -1, I would always beat it. And then that would bring in Absol, let's say. I'm not going to use an EXP sync here. Absol wants to go for Fire Blast. Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Superpower, T-Wave. Okay. Fire, Fighting, Ghost, and then T-Wave. How fast is their Vileplume in the sun is my question, because that's this thing doesn't have a variance item, right? 156, and my Salamence is 158. So Salamence might be able to beat the Vileplume as well here, provided that it is leftovers. Okay, let's leftovers Vileplume. So there should be Lumbering Ments here first of all. Lumber Immense at 64 beats Vileplume. So now I just need something to beat. I need to beat the Absol. I'm baiting Superpower. I guess I'm wondering, does Absol... Because I still have full HP... In this position, I should still have full HP Poliwrath, right? And Poliwrath is faster here. Right? 65 Poliwrath is faster and gets the one-shot than this thing. And I can always switch into Fire Blast and not die to Superpower crit. So Poliwrath is really good here, I think. Actually, with these 4, I can beat everything, I think, but I'll bring it back up just in case. Yeah, Polygraph at 64 with Lumberry is super good here. What do you have right now? Okay. You need 64 though. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, 64 Polyrath plus Steelix plus Fortress. Could also, no, it can't be Armaldo. It's Steelix, 64 Steelix plus Fortress. I could bring an XP Sync to this fight, I think. I think this fight exclusively I can do it. But it should be a mon that actually could like come if things get bad. So I need to bring Gara because of strength, right? And the Intimidate is nice as well. I'll bring Ninetales as XP Sync here, in case things go badly. Although Lumberry is technically better. Actually, Steelix can be XP Sync. And that way I can have Lumberry Ninetales just in case. Since Steelix's item doesn't matter here, right? You should be Citrus. No, you should be Lumberry for the Donphan because it is Swagger. You should be... He wasn't using one, right? Okay, we'll just XP share Steelix. I don't think Steelix is really in danger of overleveling, to tell you the truth. But this should work. Poliwrath kills Smeargle always. That brings in the Ninetales. Let's see. I beat the Ninetales with Aerial Ace, which I don't currently have, so I need to delete Fly. Unfortunately. Do I have another Fly user? Oh, I have infinite Aerial Ace TMs. Oh, it's fine. Okay, cool. I need to get to the right location, though. Do I have a Pokemon that can learn Fly? Noctowl. Noctowl is finally good for something, chat. Please? I don't think I've ever clicking Extrasensory. It's non-stab. Switch Menson with Person Berry and Swagger, Donphan, and Sweep. Does that work? I don't think I kill it +2, right? It doesn't work, right? Because Donphan... I don't kill it at +2 with Aerial Ace, I don't think. There's no way. Yeah, I don't kill it +2 with Aerial Ace. So I'd be risking. It's not worth it. It's a funny suggestion, though. It's definitely a funny suggestion. How Noctowl will deal with Pex now? Ah, good point, good point. What did I just put away? I put away my... It was important, right, Gyarados? Just like a nice catch-all mon. I think for this fight, Lumberry is kind of good as well. Just in case in case this thing does have to deal with Vileplume, I'll go with Lumberry. Double check the things. Lum is fine and everything. Is there a grunt in the opening though? That I have to fight? Is this grunt optional or is he gone? There was a grunt here, right? Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. We need to use repels always for this. To use up the last of my base repels. To your left. Oh, hello. Okay, Polygraph is faster and gets the one-shot with Brick Break, which is nice. Alright. This brings in the Ninetales, who wants to go for a Solar Beam or Hypnosis. This can still go badly, by the way, because if it double Hypnosis me, and hits both, like, I think it wants a Solar Beam or Extra Sensory here, but it's also, like, pretty equally as likely to go for Hypnosis. This is why I have Gyarados, though, just in case. Because I don't need meant to be awake after this point, although, yeah, because I brought Ninetales as a backup in case I take a nap, right? Okay, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Because I wake up once, but now what happens is the question. So I have guaranteed damage here. I probably should just go for it since Rock Slide isn't a kill anyway. I'll go for Aerial Ace here. Get 50% down. Okay, it's fine. They go for overheat. Okay. Okay. I wonder if Lum Ments was stupid because I'm gonna get swaggered eventually anyway, but whatever. Donphan is in. Alright, this thing wants to go for either Swagger or Ancient Power. So we have Steelix. Yeah, we're in Magma Hideout now. Oh, right, I burned them already. It's fine. Swagger, that's fine. Oh, that's good. This means it can't... I think it's still worthwhile to take this thing to -6, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't see any reason not to, right? Like, this is always EQ. Saves HP on Fortress, which might help versus the Vileplume. Like, yeah, I'm giving it more chances to Ancient Power, but since I'm intimidating it down to -6 always anyway, I don't think it's that big a deal, because Fortress, like, once it's -6, Fortress always wins anyway. -1. Okay, don't boost. Okay. Just hit those Ments can sweep. Ments already burned the Lumberry, so I can't use that strategy anyway. Okay, that's fine. It's only used 1 Ancient Power so far. -2, I think I'm just gonna send it at that point. If it doesn't boost here, I'll just go because I don't really want it to boost, and there's diminishing margin of returns. Although, I mean, like I have Ninetales, right? So it should be fine. I guess I'm wondering, like, is it ever because that's Bright Powder? I don't want Fortress sitting there forever. Because yeah, no, it's actually as long as it doesn't boost this time, I'm out. I'm out. Okay. Because the thing is, like, with Ancient Power, like I do have to also worry about Swagger. So, oh wait, maybe I just. Okay, I keep going until they Swagger me, and then I go into Fortress. Actually, as soon as they Swagger, because I don't want to burn Lum on the switch in, you know. Okay, now I can go. Switching Fortress into AP is weaker than switching it into EQ anyway, so this is still optimal. Well, it's not optimal because it's going to be boosting anyway, but you know what I mean. Okay, AP. Yeah, the speed doesn't matter so much, but the bulk is annoying. Okay, no boost, it's perfect. Okay, now I should just be able to win this pretty easily. Swagger puts me at +2, makes this a 2-shot. I'm Lumberry. Bop. Okay, connect, that's good. This is perma damage now. That's an Aerial Ace range. I can finish with Ments if I want. Because I'm baiting EQ, right? No reason to switch. Yeah, I'm +4, so I think I switch out and kill with Aerial Ace after this. Because I don't really want to surround Confusion, especially at +4. I'll just confirm that it can't Ancient Power me, because the rolls can get a little weird. Yeah. The rolls can get a little weird when, it's actually a non-bad amount of damage. Let me just double check all my calcs real quick here. Donphan versus Ments. It's -3, as I recall. Versus my Fortress. Can it ever Ancient Power me? It shouldn't be able to, right? No, it's forced to EQ. Okay, cool. And then Salamence with level 64 and Aerial Ace do minimum. Imagine I got Aerial Blast. Minimum 30%. That's enough. That's in 30 range. Oh, I'm 65 anyway. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, EQ, not bad. Kill this with Aerial Ace. Cool, Donphan down. Okay, we risk nothing there, which is good. 2 mons left. Vileplume. This thing is not Bright Powder, and I'm faster than it by 4 points. Or yeah, by 4 points. So air slash just kills, so I can kill it. Okay, develop them down. And the last one also is Bright Powder. It's the Absol. And I think it wants to T-Wave me here, but I should probably switch out anyway. I have Poliwrath for this, right? Am I ever in range of anything, actually? Because it might make actually sense to just go for double attacks here with Salamence versus the Absol. Can I die to crit? No, I can't die to crit. Shadow Ball crit does maximum 114. Cool. So I'll just go for Aerial Ace and get some damage, guaranteed damage down. Okay, T-Wave. I already burned my Lumberry. It's fine. I said max damage is 114, so I have no reason to switch here. Yep, sun is up. I've calculated everything correctly. I'm going to go for Aerial Ace again. I'll switch after this if I have to. Okay, and that's game. Alright, one down. How many are left? 17? 16? 15 to go? 15 grunts before the bosses. Don't fly anymore. It's okay, I can just leave regularly. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's take a little breather. Let's take a look at what the second grunt has for us. Because they're not... The thing about this is that they're not all equally difficult, but they are all difficult. This is... Grunt number 2 is... Focus Band, Explosion Gengar, Explosion Quick Look Camera Up, Explosion Shiftry, but that's fine. Oh god. Manectric, which should be no problems, and Solrock, which is okay, although it has Ancient Power. My Fortress looks really good here. Fortress should beat the Shiftry and maybe the Solrock. Yeah. And the Gengar, although the other is Destiny Bond. So oh, it is T-Bolt, I missed that. God, Focus Band Explosion Gengar, that sucks. That really sucks. Bright Powder, or no Bright Powder this fight, but Focus Band and Quick Claw. Grunt 2 is one of the hardest in the whole section, really. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do about Grunt 2, to be honest, because... Let me see how fast their Gengar is. I can intimidate them and stuff, but like... Like, Explosion is pretty powerful, so if it crits me, I'd be in pretty big trouble. And I don't have any way to like easily outspeed and KO either. Wait, you know what oh my god, I'm actually a genius. Wait, am I a genius? I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Does this work? Like, Macargo's pretty good. Oh, I don't have Will-O-Wisp. Never mind, I'm stupid. I don't have Will-O-Wisp. I could, if I had Will-O-Wisp, because Macargo never tries to Explosion crit, so you could, so what you can do is... Although if I was going to use a hard skill, maybe does Banette Shadow Sneak kill, I wonder? No, but you can Shadow Sneak... Yeah, but that doesn't consistently beat it, because T-Bolt crit will just kill you sometimes. If you're 67, it won't kill you, but you don't kill with Shadow Sneak. I do think the answer is probably one of the rock types, realistically. The issue is that... Well, there's a couple issues, actually. The issue is that I don't know how to not kill the gang. Like, Armaldo does well defensively, but because of Destiny Bond, it doesn't actually work. And the Lantern... Like, I could go for T-Wave, for example, but Lantern would die to Explosion crit. Because if I got T-Wave off, it'd be fine. You can pivot like Wish Catch, Banette, and Gengar until it booms. My Banette is too frail, so because it has Ice Punch... Like, I know I can always switch into Ice Punch, but Ice Punch is 45%, so I only get to switch in, like, twice. You know? What does my cast form do here, I wonder? Cast form outspeeds in one-shots but dies to explosion. That sucks. Like, oh, cast form is actually really strong. My cast form is actually pretty good. Because it's actually, yeah, my cast form is actually not bad here. Let's see here. And there should be a way to do it somewhat safely. I also have Steelix, which is interesting. Like, I need to outspeed it somehow is the real thing, right? This is tricky. I guess when I'm one... Yeah, I could hard scale Will-O-Wisp here, but that seems like a waste, because then I would have to hard scale Explosion later. Yeah, it doesn't use Shadow Ball Minette. Exactly, that's the problem. Yeah. But it wouldn't even work both ways, because I can't switch Minette into anything. If it was like Ghost Fighting, it'd be fine, right? What does Magmar do here? Okay, Magmar outspeeds in one-shots with a Flamethrower. So what I'm thinking is maybe... But it dies, I died to Explosion. What I'm thinking is maybe I just use Magmar and, like... If Magmar dies here, it's not the worst thing, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking, to be honest. I want to bring the Camerupt in last. Does that actually work, though? This would bring Camerupt in immediately, which is really bad. Yeah, I have to... the other thing is that whatever I kill Gengar with has to not bring in Camerupt. I feel like the other mons I can manipulate somewhat. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't bring in Camerupt. Do I have Spell Tag? I don't think I get Spell Tag this game, right? Like, Magmar's good to kill the Gengar, but the thing is that I might bring in the... excuse me, I might bring in the Quick Claw Explosion Camerupt, right? And that would be quite bad. Because we want to bring the Explosion Camerupt in last so it doesn't go boom on us. So I need to do something else, I think. Which is no pure fire type is going to beat this Gengar. It's electric and ice coverage otherwise. So there's types that resist that. Oh no, Bolt Beam is perfect coverage, right? I also have the option of using Sharpedo, but I think it's the exact same as Magmar, except I probably need Sharpedo for later, I think. So I don't think I can stack Sharpedo here. Yeah, it also dies to T-Bolt instead of Explosion, so it's like a 10% chance to just die. It's pretty hard to beat Camerupt Lapsus Trainer. Okay. Okay, well, let me think about... Okay, Magmar is an option for sure, and then Camerupt would switch in and go for Earthquake on me, and I go into Gyarados. So let's see, Camerupt versus Gyarados. Because I'd be going for Earthquake on my Magmar, surely. So then I can go into Gyarados on the Earthquake. But I don't get the one-shot is the issue. And at -1... Then what? Yeah, it has Solar Beam, so it's not like... So Kabutops... I can't really use any good mons to beat this, right? It could be looking for Overheat or Solar Beam. Yeah, this is really tough. Not gonna lie. I really want to bring this in last. What if I kill it with Banette? What happens? It probably brings in Shiftry, right? Which is fine. Banette would bring in Manectric. Oh yeah, wait, can Banette do anything here? Banette. Shadow Sneak is a level up. I could hard scale Shadow Sneak here. I don't have the Spell Tag, right? It's a wild item that's random. Okay. I don't have it. Even with yeah. The thing about Banette is I'm making sure that it never booms. Versus Gengar. Shadow Sneak does not kill. Unless I wanted to go like... Okay, if I went 70, it's a pretty good roll to kill. I could like super high level up my Banette is one option I have. At level 69, the odds are 50%. At level 70, I don't think I want to go 70 here, but there's 75%. I could go 70 Banette here. I don't think it's that important. Okay, it's probably not that important post-Hideout, but it's still only a roll, right? It's a roll. God, oh, my Banette has 0 defense IV, 5 special. My Banette's IVs are so atrocious. I actually can't believe this. 99065. And the one IV that's good doesn't matter on Banette because it's a bad mon. Gonna want Banette for all the CV explosion here in Aqua Hideout. I'd okay about 70 Banette, that's probably fair. Also, it's not consistent anyway, I'm gambling always. What does Sea Instance do? It's just water moves, right? Okay, electric and ice coverage. So especially, I wish I had more specially bulky mons. It feels like all my special mons are like... Yeah, I mean, Magmar's not bad, but I don't know how I beat the camera up consistently if I go Magmar here. I wish I remembered what I did for this thing last time. Because if I could just remember what I did last time... Wow, my Magmar sucks. But I thought that maybe I could pivot into Ice Punch and then live Explosion, but you're pretty much likely to die to Explosion even at -1. This is Grunt 2. Kecleon I don't think I can deal with Gengar because I could just get exploded on, right? Where's my Kecleon? Like, in theory, Kecleon probably takes a hit, but yeah. I have a Azumarill as well. Like, I could lead a Azumarill and charm it, but I'm too slow, unfortunately. If I had Love Disc, actually, this would be a good time. I mean, Love Disc probably just dies to T-Bolt crit. If I had Arcanine, it'd be pretty good, right? I probably used Arcanine here last time. I don't hate Magmar. I don't hate Magmar here. It's just that I don't want to bring Camerupt in too early. Because basically just Gengar and Camerupt that are problems. T-Bolt and... Okay, if I were going to use a Heart Skill, I could Heart Skill this, right? And give it Will-O-Wisp. And that way I should pretty consistently beat it. Or I could, like... I'm baiting T-Bolt with this, right? So, like, I could use Will-O-Wisp and then switch out, for example. If I thought I took too much damage. Like, Will-O-Wisp is actually pretty strong here, but I'd have to lead Heat Wave, but I have access to Flamethrower, so it's fine. It's like a slightly weaker Heat Wave. So that's like an option I have, but I think pretty sure that just brings in Camerupt, right? No, there's no way it brings in Camerupt. It brings in Shiftry. That actually works. Epic Gamer, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate that. Okay, if I were to do Will-O-Wisp here, then I could do I could use Macargo plus... Wait, how does Macargo handle the Gengar's T-Bolt? Magcargo. Okay, Macargo actually works here, right? But I'd have to use a Heart Scale. Does anyone remember how many Heart Scales I've used, by the way? I should have a handle on that. Let's go through my Mons. I didn't use any on these guys, obviously. Or this. Or this. I didn't use any here. I didn't use any here. Didn't use any on this. Didn't use any on this. Didn't use any on this. Okay. So then, let's see. Who did I Heart Scale so far? No. I had the Heart Scale Recover, right? I'm pretty sure. Or did I get it with Macargo Recover? I can't remember. I don't think I Heart Scaled it. No, I had to Heart Scale Recover, so that's 1. Nothing. 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 Rock Slide, that's 2. Nothing. Nothing. These were all level up, right? Or did I have to Heart Scale Detect or Fake It or something? I got Fake Out. It had Fake Out and Detect naturally. Reversal. And Rock Slide. These are all regular level up moves. I had to see Heart Scale Head Smash. That's 3. Okay. I think I've used 5 so far because I used, well, let's see here. None here, I'm at 3. I used 2 here, that's 5. None here, none here, none here, none here. I've used 5 Heart Scales so far. So I'm actually, no, Jordan we got naturally this time. We delayed Rapidash like an idiot last time because we didn't think, yeah. So I think I've only used 5 Heart Scales. So that means I have 15 left to complete the game. I think we could definitely justify a Will-O-Wisp Macargo here. I think that's probably pretty decent, to be honest. Oops, not Shiftry. Not Shiftry, it is Fortress. I think that's justified. Because last time we used... Okay, if we think about last time, we used 2 here. We also had Golem, so that's at least 3. But then we had Mirror Coat on this and Muddy Water on... We had Mirror Coat on this, so that's 4. We had Mirror Coat on this. We had Drill Run. I think we had other ones we'd like kind of wasted as well. Like 15 left is totally fine, I think. Even though Macargo wasn't a late game mon, like I feel like getting it on in this point of the game is pretty good. Okay, cool. Manectric, if I beat it with Whiscash, who does that bring in? It probably brings in the wrong mon. If I beat it with Lantern, who does that bring in? Brings in Soul Rock. Okay. Can Lantern beat Manectric here? I don't think it can, right? Lantern plus Gara can do it. I just have to like wear it down, right? Okay, yeah. And then for Soul Rock, I just need to beat it with pretty much anything. Make sure it doesn't boost on me. Let me check the items again. I think that it's justifiable. What did people think? We don't know Magma how to encounter yet. We're not worried about that right now. Soul Rock is leftovers. Manectric doesn't even have an item. Shifter is Scope Lens. It doesn't matter. Cool. I think I can go I think I can justify it. What do y'all think? I think it'll eat Heat Wave, and then I take it back Heat Wave later, I guess. I don't know. I have the Flamethrower TM, right? I have Fire Blast and Flamethrower. Okay, yeah. So we're thinking... Oh, this is going to be the last trainer of today, because I'm running out of energy. We need to go get another Heart Scale, because I don't have any right now, right? Oh, I can just always do... I'll just knock down, that's fine. $50 attack. Oh yeah, what's my Macargo's explosion doing to stuff? It is useful to explode it at some point. Like, no, I might explode it because the thing is, like, I can always delete explosion later if I want to keep it. But like, it can almost kill with Silk Scarf level 70. If I get to 71, for example, like Silk Scar 71, I could probably kill some of Tate and Liza's mons. Like, I could definitely go boom on Tate and Liza, and that would be, I think, justifiable. I don't have any right now, right? I've lost track of which ones I got. This sucks. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea where they are. We have the first one. We have the second. We have the one in Dewford. We have the third one. We have the Route 118. We have the fourth one. We have the fifth one. Okay. What is going to order then? Route 111? No, we're skipping Route 11. We can go to Route 105 though. We did a Surfmon. 105 is over here. Where's 105? This is 105. Do a Surfmon? Yeah, we do. Okay. The Heart Scale is in the northwest of the point where the route changes to 106, in the lower tile of 2 patches sand. Heart Scale northwest, top left, of the point where the route changes to 106. Change to 106 down here, so just go straight down, basically. I'm still in 105, right? Or am I in 106? Wait, did I just make a mistake? 106 I should already have... Oh, wait, did I make a mistake? Oh, I already have a... I got Seal here. I got Seal here. This is where I got Seal. 106 is where I got Seal. Right? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So now we're back to this. We want to do... If we kill the Manectric with Lantern, which is possible but difficult. Like, it's not that difficult. Versus the Manectric. Surf is a 5-hit KO, but they're not in that much better shape than I am, so it's fine. We're doing what? Lantern, Gara, Macargo, Fortress. There's Lantern. Okay. Okay, cool. Then that would be allow me to beat the Manectric with Lantern, okay? And then that brings in Solrock, who wants to go for EQ if I kill with Lantern. So, okay, right, because Solrock versus Lantern. Solrock. It wants to go for EQ, okay? So I can switch into my... I don't want to bait Ancient Power, right? I need to make sure I don't bait Ancient Power, in fact. Or I need to make sure I kill it. Armaldo can switch in potentially, although I might be switching to... Oh, no, I'm never switching to Will-O-Wisp. Armaldo gets the one-shot here with X-Scissor, but Ancient Power can do a lot of damage, and if it boosts, then that would be bad. So I really want to kill this thing with a Mon that resists Rock, probably, right? Or something that just kills it anyway. So how does my Sceptile do into this? Because I'm switching into Earthquake, right? Leaf Blade is a kill. Cool. Leaf Blade kills. Perfect. Great. Leaf Blade kills, and I'm switching into Earthquake, so that's good. And then, so that's Sceptile, and then last but not least, they have Camerupt. Camerupt wants to go for Overheat into my thing. Okay, cool. But it can't explode if I do it this way, right? Lead Sceptile for now, and switch that later. Oh, I have to give it... I still have to give it the move. I didn't actually do that. Where's Noctowl? Where'd do that? I'm in the right town. Okay, cool. Okay, I feel kind of dumb doing this. It's only 85% accurate, but it still should be okay. I don't know. I'm going to delete Heat Wave. Spam spam Recover then. That should be the Lumberry, I think. Lumberry level 65. 65 as well. Okay. Alright, cool, and then we go back here. We still didn't answer for Camerupt though, although I've at least have limited the fact that, or made it so it can't explode on me. So its moves are ground. Let's see, Camerupt. Magma Grunt number 2, Magma Hideout. Its moves are Earthquake, Overheat, and Solar Beam. So, and there's Quick Claw. So, I mean, Salamence has some things going for it, but not enough, I think. I don't imagine it takes fire moves very well. Really, a water move is probably, a water type is probably ideal here. Dugong is okay, however, the issue with Dugong is it is weak to grass. Yeah, Dugong takes too much from grass. Same with Whiscash. Everybody takes too much from grass moves, right? Kabutops just straight up dies, even though it can't get crit. This Camerupt sucks. This Camerupt, on God, super sucks. Gyarados is alright here, because Gyarados... Alright, maybe I want to use a different pivot. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to use a different pivot, because Waterfall's a 2-shot, and Overheat... I'm going to go 67 Gyara here, because that way I probably won't die to... Wait, it's coming out on my Sceptile. It's going for Overheat, right? I should be able to pivot through Macargo, I think, because it'll see a kill, yeah. I can pivot through Macargo and go into Gyarados on the Earthquake, I think. Probably. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, how does Macargo handle this? Jesus. It takes it pretty well. Okay, it should be fine, yeah. So I can use Gara here for the... I can use Gara here, and I'll use Dugong to actually for the Manectric. Because Dugong is pretty solid. Go 66 on this thing as well. And 65 here. We do not want to be greeting levels here. The item doesn't really matter on Sceptile, but it could be Lumberry, I think, just to make things a little easier. Fortress is here to beat the Shiftry, so it could be Citrus. To be Citrus, Shiftry. This thing is here to beat the Camerupt, so it should be Citrus. This thing is Lum, as we discussed. This thing is Lumberry. Lumberry because it's being Manectric. And then this thing is... Does Dugong also bring in... It does. We never kill with Dugong. I think it's Citrus. We're gonna also actually it's not gonna be citrus. It's gonna be it's gonna be our EXP sink, I guess. What level is it? I just made it 65. We don't need an EXP sink honestly, but I'm gonna paralyze. Yeah, I'll paralyze it. Nah, there's no real reason to paralyze it actually, because there's some worlds in which case, you know. No, it should be paralyzed. Never mind. What am I saying? It should be paralyzed because I need to ensure that it doesn't T-wave me. So I'll paralyze it. Okay, cool. All right, nice. All right. Switch this to have lead. Okay, lumberry, citrus, citrus, lum, citrus. Cool. Repel. Lost repel, but I have super repels after this. Gyarados lets me have strength. I think Flygon was like my strength bot last time. Okay, Magma Grunt number 2. Alright, this one's really scary to be honest. I think we have a good plan here, but yeah. There's no setup in this game, Kenyo. You can't set up any mons in this game apart from like Fearow with Rage and Flora with Growth, which like are obviously not good enough to come with the 4. Alright, Genjar's out. Alright, chat. We've been very careful with this in the hopes that our patience would be rewarded. If we miss Will-O-Wisp, we could be in crit range of some stuff, which is really bad. Goes for T-Bolt, that's not great. Don't crit me. Okay, I connect perfect. I'm not in range of another T-Bolt. As you can see there, it only did about, like, not that much damage. The nice thing about Burn here is that I don't have to play on Focus Band anymore. I don't have to worry about Destiny Bond either, and I have the damage of Explosion. So ideally now it would T-Bolt, and I'd be able to go back to full with Recover. I can just click Recover for forever. I haven't gotten the encounter yet, that's why. Well, I guess there's reasons to use repels other than the fact that you don't have the encounter, but yeah. I'm just going to click Recover until this thing blows up. So I should be at relatively high health. It depends on crits and stuff like that. I'm Lumberry to avoid paralyses. But yeah, this should be pretty solid. I feel good using a hard skill here. Okay, it goes for Destiny Bond, that's why I'm not attacking it. Just going to spam Recover. Being as healthy as possible is going to be useful later to get my Gyarados a free switch in. Yeah, people said I would wipe to Maxi last time, too. T-Bolt, recover. Destiny Bond, recover. Destiny Bond, recover. It never blew up? I thought it was risky AI. I thought it was just a... Oh, thanks, Gengar. Very nice. Alright, cool. This thing loses to my Fortress always. I'm just going to double check the moves one last time. Shift is Explosion, Solar Beam, Brick Break, Shadow Ball. All of those lose to this. And I think it's Quick Claw, or I don't know what item it is, but it should never be able to beat this. What's the item one? Let me actually double check the item. The item is Scope Lens. Oh, it's not going to help it here, obviously. Okay, I'll go for Signal Beam because it's a one-shot. Nice. Fortress remains somewhat healthy, that's helpful. Spring is in the Manectric. Who wants to go for Flamethrower? Yeah, we have to go through these grunts before we can worry about Maxi. Maxi I am worried about, but like I feel like last time I was like, oh, the grunts don't matter that much. The grunts matter a lot. The grunts are not something to be... You should not be sleeping on the grunts. Okay, I go into Lantern on this. This is a fire move. We're not going to do a ton of damage to this thanks to the sun, but we do have healing, whereas they don't. Flamethrower, not being burned would be good here. Okay, not that much damage as you can tell. Go for T-Wave. Okay, we trade T-Waves. That's fine. I'm going to go into Dugong on this just to ensure that we don't have a situation of like what happened last time where... Okay, it knows about Voltage Move now. Where like, remember that Lantern versus Lantern fight where like, it never... You know what I'm saying? Like I never won the 50-50. Para Surf, Flamethrower Surf. Go back to full. Flamethrower Para. I'll just stay in. Okay, never mind, I'm switching. Flamethrower back to full. Close to full. Never mind. After this, I'm just going to kill it with something else if this doesn't work. Okay, cool. Para. Kill. Okay, cool. Overall, that went well. We wanted to kill it with Lantern for a number of reasons. This thing wants to go for EQ, though. I don't think I could switch there. It didn't have a water resist anymore, because I already killed the shift tree, so I can't switch. Okay, that's fine. I kill this with Leaf Blade in one shot. This thing's item is, let's just double check before I click anything. This thing is leftovers. No, it's gone-tovers. Taken overs? Whatever. Lost overs? Left, right overs. That's what I'm trying to say. Crit doesn't matter. It was a guaranteed one shot. Alright, last but not least is the Camerupt. So I believe here it sees a kill with overheat and only overheat. Let's just confirm that. Versus my Sceptile. Should only see a kill with overheat here. It does. Okay, it doesn't see a kill with anything else, except for explosion, but it can't click that. So if I pivot into Macargo, what happens is I only take 40% max. Right. If it crits me, I only take 40% max, I should say. So if it doesn't crit me, it will not go for... yeah, I shouldn't be able to go for anything here except for overheat. Okay, and we just need this not to crit me. No crits, no crits, no crits. Okay, no damage. Do a little bit of chip damage. Now what's nice about this is that now it sees a kill with Earthquake, which gives me the free switch into Gyarados. So that's why Macargo was really good this fight. Didn't do like both things well for us. Now we get to go full HP Gyarados. And this is Quick Claw, so I had to be careful here, but we do get the free switch in on the Earthquake. It can't go for Solar Beam because even though the AI is wonky, because it sees a kill, it can't go for it. So it's an Earthquake. Perfect. And now I am only dead to like very, very, very bad RNG here, basically. Like it can happen depending on Quick Claw and stuff, but yeah, we get the first attack off, which is good. This thing wants to go for Solar Beam or Overheat. Overheat is stronger, but it can't go for Solar Beam. We could flinch, though. Overheat, that's fine. Okay, if this doesn't crit, we're actually... It doesn't matter if this one crits. It only matters... okay. Did 68. That was a high roll. I'm dead to Quick Claw crit Overheat, but I don't have a counterplay to that. So, okay, yeah. We're just going to let it happen. Yeah, we're only in the second hideout grunt. They're still all left. Alright, that was a really scary trainer. I don't regret using the Heart Scaler at all. We can also use Will-O-Wisp. As I recall, in the space station, Will-O-Wisp Macargo is good as well. So if Macargo doesn't die by then, we can use that. I feel good about that. We didn't really have to risk very much. A little bit of RNG on the Camerupt, but other than that, and like we had to hit the Will-O-Wisp turn one. But like based on what how the Gengar seemed to choose its moves, we weren't really in any danger. We're definitely stopping here for the day because I've already played a lot, and like this is the hardest part of the game. So this is the part I'm least likely to push myself. Next trainer, for example, has 3 Bright Powder Mons, so like fun game by the way. Oh god, how am I gonna beat Bright Powder Flygon? Well, it's not a problem for me today. Anyway, I think that's it for me. We actually have a new YouTube video up, so yeah. So if you haven't seen it already, please go show it some love. Here is the link. It's Tate and Liza. This is one of my better planning accomplishments. I'm really proud of this fight. If you didn't see it already, so yeah. There you go. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I might be back tomorrow, but it'll be later if I'm back because I have to drive home. So. Yeah, TBD for me, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, then Thursday, and we'll continue the hideout, and that's it. Okay, thank you for watching, bye-bye.